words in your mouth at the rim. You can meet your future spouse at the rim. You can boy all night at the rim. Buy all the sets you like at the rim. It all goes down at the Rennie. If you stay another place, you offend. Them other hotels at the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie is the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie.
What is happening? And welcome to your Thursday Night Delight. I myself am not Sean the right way. My name's Brent Bricks, acting like Sean the right way.
Brent the wrong way.
Brent the wrong way, whatever you want to call me. And tonight we are joined by none other than the creator himself, Stud Lake.
Yo.
And that Dodger hat. Sean usually says something about someone's hat. And joining us with the Dodger hat. And joining us
Always.
with the red mic and the beautiful slave ones in the back. We've got coming back fresh off of a not debut, but first time back stream. We got Teeler tonight. Is that Teeler tonight?
No, it's Tyler. Because the little tiles, it's Tyler.
Oh, I see. And tonight we are hyping up Brickworld Chicago because we are less than a week away. We're going to talk a little bit about LEGO Star Wars Sleeks, of course, because we are a couple of brickheads. And then usually I wait a second and then I go, yeah. Feels good, yeah. Sean won't be joining us tonight, but you know, we're still excited for Sean Berg. 3, 2, 1, and go. This is a couple of brickheads. Thursday, June 5th, less than a week out from Brickworld Chicago 2025. How does that sound, boys?
Came quick.
I mean, it's like we blinked and it got here, which is a good thing. I'm definitely
every
ready
day
for
we
it.
get closer to it, the closer we are to it being over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's classic Tyler right there. He's already ready. He's already afraid of it ending. It hasn't even started yet.
Dude, hey, I'll say this, dude. Post vacation, like the hangover, vacation hangover is real for sure. Like I start already thinking about, you know, the sadness after a trip every time I do something. Like as soon as I get on a cruise, I'm like, day one, hell yeah. But man, day two is already coming up tomorrow. You know what I mean?
I mean, once we're in the deep of Friday night at Brickworld, I mean, it's virtually done.
Well, I don't look at it like that because Saturday
man.
is a great day. Saturday is a great
I know,
day.
but it's the last full day. Like, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's
Sure,
the last
yeah.
full day because Sunday, you know, again, understandably for some people, you know, they either leave ASAP or, you know, they run for those doors, dude. I mean, the public leaves, man. Dude, these guys are running for those doors. Like,
Yeah.
It's like Sunday doesn't count. Sunday is like you wake up, you know, maybe you see 20 people that you can say goodbye to, but like if you don't see them, you're probably not gonna be able to say goodbye. Like,
Right.
So I hate to bring down the mood 4 minutes in.
No, dude, you're good. I get it. This is what Tyler always. He's like how there's like a calm before the storm. Like Tyler always kind of goes into this like.
I'm the nervous before the storm.
He goes into this iffiness about Brickworld. But dude, I'm telling you, once we're sitting in Fox and Hound Tuesday night,
Tuesday's great.
Well, because I think we do
Friday dinner, man. That's a little different story.
Here's the thing about Fox and Hound. I think we got to go twice, and so one of those times has to be early. So I think Tuesday is the first time we hit it, and then we hit it again later in the week for those that, you know, didn't get until Wednesday or whatever that want to go. But anyways, so again, I mean, speaking of Tyler, as I was introducing him, doing my Sean impression poorly, dude, just congratulations again on coming back with that awesome stream. I was able to be there for the first half live, and I fucking replay gang that shit while I was at work. And even listening to it on replay gang, like obviously like streams are always better, a little bit better live or whatever. But dude, like just, you know, listening along. And the best thing about listening to Tyler's streams, just like via, because I was at work, and so I'm just headphones, I'm not even watching, is Tyler interacts with the chat quite a bit, obviously, because he's just streaming when it's just him. So
Yeah.
shout out to Tyler.
I'm not taking 5 minutes to build stuff.
Of course, but
yeah.
which is why we like it, and that's why I got to say shout out to you for obviously coming back, but shout out to Tyler's chat as well for always just bringing the good vibes.
I mean, the chat. I mean, as much as I might be good hosting it and good at kind of keeping conversations rolling, I mean, naturally, if there was 0 people chatting, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that. So, I mean, shout out to. I mean, it was a very, very, very fun stream. I mean, shout out to everyone that joined in. I mean, a lot of live viewers. I mean, the replay gang has been pretty heavy too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it felt weird doing it myself. But luckily I've been on these other streams enough over the past, year naturally where like the talking aspect, it didn't leave me, you know what I mean? But,
yeah, man.
But I guess it did. I think I fell pretty much right into it though. In the fact of like solo hosting.
Definitely.
I mean,
dude,
I think
trust
within
me.
5 minutes I was pretty much rolling. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it was a fun time.
Dude, yeah, you didn't miss a beat, bro. And I mean, like the thing is I started off just streaming just me when Sean found me, but then like for so long of me pretty much not uploading that much. Which speaking of that, I uploaded again today. We'll get into that later. But
True. I haven't watched even a second of it yet, so I'm excited.
Yeah, dude. So but kudos to people like Tyler and Hive who can carry streams really good on their own. I mean, obviously, in Sean's opinion, he thought I was good enough on my own to start a podcast with me almost 4 years ago or whatever. But dude, it's still hard, man. Even starting this without Sean, I get the nerves for sure. Just like starting it out or whatever. And obviously, it's a little not just streaming by yourself like at first, because sometimes like if the guests are running late or whatever, no, Sean will just start. But running the stream is it ain't as just as easy as turning it on and whatever, reading chat and doing all that stuff. Which, anyways, as we get before we get too carried away here, guys, Brickworld Chicago is right around the corner. There's going to be some mystery guests popping in tonight, like we like to do, but it's going to be definitely. I'm pretty sure it's everyone that is going to be going to Brickworld Chicago this year. One of them is here early, and I know he doesn't have a whole lot of time, but we're going to go ahead and bring in our first mystery guest of the Brickworld Chicago 2025 hype. Chat, I see you out there. I see those supers. We will get to those. We will shout you guys out. But while we got him here, let's welcome Ostif's Bricks to the show.
You're still 4 hours away. I mean, aren't you literally? Don't you only live like 5 hours away?
No. So I live in Cleveland, so that's more of like 8. But
you're 8. So you're farther than I am.
Just about, yeah. But my little he graduated high school today, so I came down here, hang out a little bit, and then head out.
So you're halfway at a certain location to celebrate with him.
Yep.
It's a nice halfway
point.
point.
Can I just ask, is it Indiana?
Very, very close. Right on the border.
Whoa, of Ohio? Or it's got to be Ohio, right? Okay.
So, anyways, big shout out to Ostif. Oh, sorry, let me bring my mic down. Ostif, I just wanted to get everyone's kind of, because I feel like everybody has a unique take to Brickworld. You've been once. You got your first year out of the way. Indeed. What's the hype like this year compared to last year's hype? Obviously, like it's hard to beat like the hype of doing the first thing. You know what I mean? Like the first time you go to some kind of sporting event or a convention or going to see some kind of big movie that you want to see. You're going into the sequel. Brickworld Strikes Back. What's the hype like for you this year compared to last year?
The Attack of Brickworld, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
let's go that way.
Yeah, make it a prequel thing,
right,
Brent.
Okay, all right.
I'm an Attack of the Clones boy. I think this is all known. That's my favorite. Down
Attack of the
any day. But
Attack of the Schomburg.
Last year was the Phantom Brickworld. Now it's the Attack of the Brickworld.
Yeah.
Next year's Revenge of the Stiff.
Nice. But so compare the hype though. Like obviously last year, I remember my first Brickworld. It wasn't that long ago. It was only 3 years ago. I'm going into my 4th one. And dude, going into my first one, especially not really knowing as many people in the community, like was the first year going was super, I don't know, kind of somewhat intimidating. I don't know, just compare last year's hype to this year. More or less different.
Oh no, it's a different type of hype. It feels like a little bit more pressure this year than it was last year.
You think more pressure? Or I would say like you got to feel a little bit more comfortable, rolling into somewhere that you've been before.
That's for sure.
But you're bringing a mock this year and stuff, and
there's a lot more responsibility attached to me coming this year
Yeah.
too. As
Oh,
last year
dude,
was
don't
just
I know it? Yeah.
bringing myself and you know, making, I was talking to Kennedy because him and I left at like the exact same time today, and I'm like, dude, I drove out of my like area where I live. I got on the highway about like 40 minutes down the road. Like I'm feeling like I forgot something, and it's like
Don't forget Cooper's freaking Star Destroyer.
no, it's actually it's across the room from me right here.
Okay, cool.
So I have eyes on it at all times.
Yeah, nice.
It's never more than an arm's reach away. Like
I told him
know,
you'd be tucking it in at night reading the bedtime stories. So.
absolutely. Tonight we're gonna be reading Curious George.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
But no,
But yeah, no, go ahead.
sorry, but like doing the stuff like you reaching out to me asking if I'd like to do stuff with brick rips. So
Yeah.
and then I got the table, picked up the Walgreens, everything today. So
Nice.
that's all squared away. But stuff like that where then also like Cody and I have been working on things behind the scenes, making sure all those all those boxes are checked too. But yeah, there's a lot more hype this year because like I have the bromance with CJ.
Right,
And,
you've made more relationships since last year for sure.
yeah, and then I'm not
you're getting all this love in the chat, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
Austin for that, last year going to Brickworld wasn't, you weren't knowing this many people getting love in the chat and everything. So,
and like last night, doing my episode of the Brick Connection stuff with Tom, there was a lot of people like of the customs community, like the creators are like, hey, I want to do an episode with you at the Rennie. I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. So it's it's more so of a pressure of trying to make sure I get done everything that I have that I want to get done this year.
Yeah, and I feel like Brickworld turns into that a lot. Like my first year was really the only year I wasn't doing anything, and then year 2 was the first year that Sean and I did first year that we did. No, it wasn't the second year. That wasn't the first year we were like hosting it or whatever was last year. The second year we went in 2023 was the first time we did like the foosball thing, and then we streamed like once, and then last year was like streaming was like a whole focus. Like it's not like we're not just gonna stream once randomly set up on a table one time. Like we had a setup for streaming the whole week. We did the foosball thing again, performed with the freaking fold, dude. Like that. Sadly, the fold's not going this year, I don't think. So like I'm a little bummed we're not doing that, but also it's a little less stress to think about. Because I mean, dude, like don't get me wrong, like I would love to jump on stage again, but like that I think that was the most like nervous I felt since like the first year I went to Brickworld, because I like didn't know anybody or whatever, and I'm like just there with Sean, meeting so many people for the first time. That was pretty nervous, but like
that was our first meet too.
Yeah, and then like but 2023, like I'll compare my second year to your second year. 2023 was really good because I was meeting a lot of people for the second time. I was a lot more comfortable, walking around and like, knowing Mark, knowing more people. But then, yeah, like last year, that fold thing was crazy, especially because like it was all like Sean kind of just putting all that together and me just being like, all right, I guess this is what we're doing. So, but anyways, so how long do you got, by the way, before I just start hitting you? Like,
I gotta go by 9:50. So you got me like another.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I guess. So what do you? Well, you got 25 minutes. I'll ask you 2 more Brickworld questions, but then we'll go ahead and just hit the leaks and just see what the Girth Gang has to say about the leaks and everything. So what are you most excited for? Like an event, a certain night, seeing a certain what's one thing that first comes to your head that you're most excited for this year?
Honestly, just kind of being back, just back at the Rennie, dude, and seeing all you guys. There's not a single one singular person I'm like excited to see, because
right.
It's just like an embodiment of so many people.
Well, except maybe some people that you're gonna meet for the first time. Like I'm stoked. I'm stoked to see Hive. Like 2 people in this stream I've seen, a couple, at least once, kind of recently. You know what I mean? Like me and Ostef, he gave him the Cooper Star Destroyer like a handful of weeks ago. Me and Tyler met Hayden Christensen, but like people like Hive
weeks ago. That shit was like half a year
months.
ago.
Sorry, well, it was like I guess it was a little while, but I've seen you once in between last year's Brickworld, but I'm like crazy hyped to see Hive, bro, because Hive wasn't there last year, so I'm super hyped to see him. TJ, I was like excited to see last year, and he wasn't able to stay last year because he ended up getting sick. So I'm stoked to see TJ. Hopefully he's going.
I'm personally excited, not to necessarily single people out, but I'm excited for the Padawan debut.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Padawan, I'm stoked for. All the UK boys, I'm so freaking pumped to see all the UK boys, man. Just because, like, I know
you're muted if you're talking to us.
I'm a little afraid for the Padawan debut, honestly.
Afraid.
He's in my room.
Well,
so
hey, Padawan's the one person where, honestly, once I get to meet him in person, there's 1% chance that by the end of the Brickworld week, I might not want to know him anymore.
Right, dude. Hell yeah, TJ. I'm glad TJ's going, man. I'm glad he was in the chat when I was mentioning and being excited to see him, because last year, like around this time, I was like, TJ, like we got to go like Ninjago minifig hunting. Like I want to grab some, maybe some old school Ninjago figs or whatever on like a garage sale run, bricks and minifigs run, vendor run, wherever we're running around looking at stuff. I definitely want to be looking at some Ninjago stuff with Tej. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, go on. You're good.
I don't want to single anyone out, but it's very well known. Like CJ was my very first friend I made coming to the Lego space. So, I've talked to him every day for over 2 years now. So I'm excited to finally, and like, shoot, him and I have talked to each other over 1,000 hours at this point since we've met.
Yeah, you guys really got a famous bromance going on. It's like
I'm just really excited to actually
long distance relationship, but it's strong.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
I gotta ask you the last question real quick, because we do have our next special mystery guest waiting in the green room. Brickworld Chicago. We all love going there for the camaraderie and everything we've been talking about, but we all know we really like getting excited about buying some new Lego. So what's a couple things? Mention one, mention two. What's a few things that you're looking forward to snagging, man?
What are we gonna buy out from under you this year?
I'll give you a top 3. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
Still number 1, same as last year, Anakin's modded Starfighter. I will only buy that set at Brickworld. There's all means necessary. I could have bought it since then, but it has to be there.
Which set did you say again? Which Anakin set?
Anakin's modded Jedi Starfighter from the original Clone Wars series.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
That one, and then I want to try and get a sealed Bounty Hunter Pursuit.
Ooh, yeah.
That's definitely a grail. And then the third one, definitely want to get a Rogue Shadow.
All right. Solid picks, bro. Last year, Sean got a really crispy used Bounty Hunter Pursuit, and I was mad jealous of it. Well, Austin, I know you don't got a ton of time. I'd keep you longer, but I know I got a list full of guests cycling in, bro. We were gonna do another Sunday stream, but I'm not sure if we are still. But if we still do,
if you
I'm
do
sure
a show Sunday, I'll come in live from the Rennie lobby.
Oh my God, yeah, you're gonna be there. Okay, we might work something out. I'm working all day that day, but man, I got a pack still too. It's crazy, man. It's right on the corner. Asif, thanks for popping in, bro, and giving your takes on your second year of going to Brickworld Chicago. But I'll see you soon, bro. Oh, and by the way, since you're freaking here, I might as well read your super chat. Austin, right here on the stream. Thank you so much for your 5-piece, bro, and thank you for being a super loyal channel member, bro. You've been doing this countdown for like a whole year. And now we're on 4 days till Monday landing. 8 days till the big day. He's on the road. He's on the move, boys. Man, all right. If that wasn't a great way to do your outro, I don't know what is. But bro, we got a couple more waiting. So Austin, dude, we will see you soon, brother. Deuces.
Congrats to Brady in the chat, dude, because he's watching downstairs.
Say what?
Brady
Say
in
it
the
again.
chat.
Congrats to Brady. Congrats to Brady. W's for Brady in the chat. W's for Brady in the chat. Later, dude. All right. Bringing in our second guest of the night. we got honestly a Brickworld legend amongst us and the Girth Gang. A Girth Gang legend, an ACOB legend. The man who shows up at the right time, some might say. And another guy I've actually got the pleasure of hanging out with, within the last year, since last year's Brickworld.
That
I'm very
Columbus thing really was underrated. The more I think about it, dude,
It was
that was
so much
crazy.
fun,
That was
bro.
like halfway point. Like that was a damn good. I mean,
It was
beyond
so
even
much
just
fun.
meeting.
But you
it
know
was a
why?
damn good time.
You know why it was a damn good time? Because we got PNG Bricks in the house, boys.
Yo.
Put some.
What up, boys?
What up, man? Put some dubs in the chat for PNG. Another person I'm so excited to see again in Brickworld. But as Tyler was just saying, man, the three of us got the pleasure of all hanging out, going to a con, man, a non-Lego con, but going and meeting some really freaking cool people. You yourself got to meet Sam Whitwer. Me and Tyler met Hayden. It's very
That's what I'm saying.
famous
I
at
mean,
this
dude,
point.
that pick's worth 20 times more now that damn show's
Yeah,
coming
right?
out. Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, that was the time to get it. I mean, his
Yeah,
lines are
bro.
gonna be twice as long probably these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a time to
I
get
sent
that.
I sent a text to Brent, said the same thing. Like when
Yeah.
they announced that Maul was coming back.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
man. So
and
go
the
ahead, Tyler.
food, what was the food place? You know, Brent, right? The food place we went to after.
Oh, dude, Smoky Bones, dude.
Smoky Bones.
Smoky
dude.
Bones was nice. I went there again a couple months after that. I took my daughter and her friend there after we did a little, Target shopping and went to a cool little park around that area. We went to Smoky Bones, man. It was good. And you know what I got? The same thing I got the last time. I got the freaking pulled pork grilled cheese thing,
Yeah,
whatever
I mean,
that was.
Okay, but did
And-
all three of us get that or no? Because I got that.
No,
PNG,
no.
Did you
We
get
all got
that?
different stuff. We all got different stuff.
No, I got the brisket grilled cheese.
Oh, you did?
I got the
Oh, that's
brisket
what it
grilled
was.
cheese too.
Yeah,
Oh,
we all
did
got it.
all get it. All right.
We all
all right.
did, yeah.
Well, we also drank a handful of beers too, so I don't
Yeah.
really fully
Just a few.
remember.
Just a few.
But yeah. So to kind of focus this back up, because we got, how long do you got, PNG?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just because I think this next guest might also be kind of hanging around. Get cooped. Coop.
Coop, what's up, brother?
How long do you have? Because I'll give you your Brickworld questions before I give PNG the Brickworld questions.
I got all night, so
You're good. Okay. All right. Well, anyways,
Hate to hear it.
sorry I didn't give you a dope intro and I just brought you in. I've been trying to give everybody else like dope intros all night. But anyways, PNG, I'm gonna scoot you back over here where you were. Yeah, there. I like that better. And I guess I'll put myself in the middle. I don't know if I want to be in the middle. Maybe Tyler in the middle.
Dude, you anywhere but the top left seems awkward as
Yeah,
hell.
I got to be top left.
Leave it there.
Yeah, well, there we go. There we go. That's better. Now things are right. But anyways, yeah, guys, Brickworld Chicago. It's less than a week away. Yeah, I'm gonna go and obviously we need to get Tyler and Cody's takes on this. But which all right, so PNG, we know you were at Brickworld last year. Was that your first one last year, or did you go to the one year before too? How many you got under your belt?
This is going to be my third full convention.
Okay.
And I've done a full public weekend. So
Okay.
it's totally fourth.
It's your third. Oh, so it's your fourth year going technically.
Mhm.
Well, so
Okay.
Yeah,
2022 was public weekend, and then the last three have been full.
Yep.
That's very similar
that's
to me
really
and Sean. What
identical
me and
to
Sean
Brown
did. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Nice, man. So I don't know, man. You're becoming a bit of a little bit more of a seasoned veteran in comparison to Ostiff. Like Ostiff's, I really feel where Ostiff is at because he got his first year out of the way last year, and now going into his second year, the hype is very different because you're still kind of nervous, but you got that comfortableness to you because you know more people, you know where you're going, and this and that. So
For sure.
Tyler likes to score his hype. Maybe we should ask people what the score on their hypes are. Yeah, we should do that. I should have asked Austin, but I'm sure he would have said 10 out of 10. But yeah, just kind of compare your hype from years past and give us a scoring.
Well, I mean, I
rookie
think last
scores, as
year-
Tyler likes to say.
Last year was like a 12 out of 10.
Yeah, last year was really good. Yeah.
Creating the lore.
Mhm.
In the middle of the night, and it was great to hang out with everyone. I mean, multiple groups of people, not just the ACOB boys.
Right.
Seeing everyone is always the best as a whole. I mean, I saw a lot of people at Brick Slopes, Colorado, that I haven't seen it since Brickworld. So, I think seeing everyone hanging out, checking out all the cool builds, trying to buy some Lego.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
that's really what it's about. And then, the after hours, that's where we all make a lot of our memories as a whole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, there'll be some definitely during the day, I'm sure, but post 10 p.m.
I was
That's
gonna
when
say that, but yeah, like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Man, you never know. You
That's
never
where
know.
we forget a lot of memories, right, boys? Huh?
Brickworld pretty much
Ooh.
almost doesn't sleep. I feel like the quietest hours are like 5 a.m. to 7, and then
I think it's
you're
5 to 7 or 5 to 8.
that might be your
honestly.
quietest hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, man, what's up? I guess if PNG and Coop are hanging out, we might as well go ahead and bring in our next special guest of the evening. Pretty much, from my understanding, I think quite the Brickworld veteran. I don't know, Tyler, how many times has he been? Has he been as many times as you, our next guest?
I don't know who the guest is yet.
Huh?
I don't
It's
know
a
who
mystery.
the guest is yet.
Oh, you can't see him.
He's
Oh,
a
you can't
mystery
see him.
guest. How's
Well,
he supposed
If
to
you
know?
if you had to guess, just like
I didn't know
give us
Tyler
a
couldn't
general
see him.
feeling
I'm gonna
of what you would
StreamYard.
say.
If you're asking me, I'm gonna guess it's Cristo.
Yes, that's why.
Okay.
Well, okay, here we go.
Good
All right.
guess. It's a good guess.
Epic intro, kind of fumbled, but it was funny. Stud City, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I give props to Tyler for the guess. That was solid.
So you've been the same amount of times as Tyler has to Brickworld?
No, I don't. I
No,
don't think
I've been
not
going
nearly.
Brickworld since 2013, Brent.
You've been going a real long time then. Damn. So, all right. So how many years under your belt do you got?
This will be. Is it year 5?
It's my 4th.
So
First one was 22, then 23, 24.
Well, so I
and
mean,
then-
so Cristo, you didn't go to 2019, right?
no.
Okay, so it's 22 to now, right? Because you've been going since 22.
Yeah.
So
So,
22,
after COVID,
3, 4. So this is your 4th.
so
okay.
this is year 4. Okay, yeah.
All right. Hey, I mean,
Rookie
If-
numbers.
yeah, but I don't know, man. 4 is
No, it's
pretty
getting-
Gotta
I
get
mean,
those numbers up higher. Those are rookie numbers.
In
We
the
gotta
grand
pump
scheme of
those numbers up.
Brickworld, I think 4 is pretty. I mean, again, not to call
It's
anyone,
not
but like,
bad.
I mean, there's a lot of 1s and 2s out there. I mean,
We're going
4 is
into our
4 is
senior
pretty big.
year. We're going into our senior year. We're not
Yeah.
freshmen anymore. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
true. Yeah, dude.
This is a bachelor
Yeah,
degree.
I mean, senior year is definitely a good analogy.
Yeah,
Because,
this is-
freshman year, you're walking in, you're awkward. You don't know
Yeah.
how to talk to people.
Right.
showed up with the
Sophomore
one-day
year,
hat.
you start to get those, get seen. And then junior and senior year are like the ones where you just mac out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it's we're going into our goblet of fire of Brickworld. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Because Hogwarts, they go to school for 7 years. Anyway, so to roll out these questions, Cristo, how long do you got? You got just a quick 10, 15? Because I'll ask you.
He's
just
got
a
to
few-
get back to playing his Nintendo Switch. 2.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Right.
Understandable.
Taking
Yeah.
a break,
Understandable.
trying not to strain the eyes.
That's fine.
You've taken it out yet, Cristo?
Oh, absolutely. I've been grinding.
Well, so hold on. I saw you in the line last night, but was that just for like the culture? Since you pre-ordered, right? So you were just in the line for the culture.
Bro, it was actually terrible. I pre-ordered, and you had to wait in line at Best Buy.
You went to the one.
Even though you
went
pre-ordered?
down at the H one, right?
Yeah, even though you pre-ordered, you had to equally get in line, a separate line, but they let in one like just person waiting, like a normie, and then one pre-order. So like, there was no point.
But technically, you had one secured because even if, I mean, what if you would have literally gone at like 12:30? Like, you know what I mean? Like after the big crowd, like you still would have had one, right?
Yeah, but I didn't get out of there until probably 12:31 a.m. So that's like an hour and a half deep.
So I was just wondering, like, so you were in line because you technically needed to. It wasn't just strictly for the culture.
Yeah. No, if I wanted it that I guess I could have went in the morning and probably just like scooped mine up, but like I wanted it at midnight, right? Like I hopped on and played like one game and I was just cooked. So I was like, all right, I'm going to bed.
So what games are even on there right now, man? Mario Kart and what else?
I only got Worlds. Dude, I'll be honest, the only reason I got
basically
Switch 2 is for ZA, Pokemon ZA, which comes out release day is October 16th.
And now, is that only Switch 2? Pokemon
Only
ZA?
Switch 2. Yeah, only
No
Switch
way.
2.
That
Damn,
Pokemon
that's
game
pretty
even?
crazy of Nintendo to do
Yeah.
this early.
Whoa.
My rationale, I was like, knowing my luck, if I don't get one pre-order, I won't like the Switch 2 will just be sold out until like next year, and like, I want to play Pokemon day one.
Well,
so.
Dude, I mean, they're pretty much trying to make the Switch 1 like obsolete almost at this point, dude, because it's like everything that's going to come out is going to be just on Switch 2, it seems like, or all the big games. Man,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
accurate.
nuts, man.
That's how they do it, man. every Nintendo release is just basically siphons everything off of the previous one, and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we're not going to put any more games out for the $250-$300 console you bought like maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
Man,
Dude,
there's a lot of
I'm still stuck on the DSi, man. That's what I dude. I'm on the
I have
DSi
one still.
phase. Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of crazy releases happening, man. We got Lego stuff coming out. We just had June 1st. We got all these Pokemon drops. We just had Destin Rivals. We got the Switch 2. Sydney Sweeney is dropping bathwater soap with Dr. Squatch.
Are you in line?
it's crazy out here. Yeah, I'm in the queue right now. No,
Listen,
actually, it doesn't.
The only release that matters is 2026 Pokemon times Lego.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's that, and also, dude, next year is gonna be a crazy year for Pokemon. The 30th anniversary, like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
this is like, oh, Scarlet and Violet era is ending. 30th anniversary, Lego Pokemon. What is craziness? Anyways.
Yeah, right.
So
Yo,
no,
Coop,
you're good.
you look like you're on a Zoom call for like a jury duty or some shit down there, dude. That's how.
I mean, it kind of feels like it though. To be honest.
All right. Well, okay.
I don't know. I'm being respectful and quiet. I'm not gonna.
But no,
butt
but
in,
like you're
man.
just like you're straight. I mean, I don't know, man. You're sitting there straight as hell. I mean, you're definitely not bending that spine at all. I mean, you're sitting there up straight. You're nice and quiet. I don't know. It's just
I've been
you
in
look
the truck all
professional
day,
down there.
man. I just got back like 20 minutes before I.
Yeah,
hopped on
give
here,
him
so.
give him a break, Tyler. Damn. So, Cristo, I was just asking PNG, what's the hype like for you this year versus years in the past, and go ahead and give us a rating on your hype. Actually, I don't even think PNG answered, so while PNG gives his answer, you can think of yours. But PNG, what's the hype like for you this year compared to years in the past, and give us a rating, 1 out of 10, no rookie scores.
It's okay.
I really think that it's 10 out of 10. This is the first year that I'm actually part of like a big collaboration, so
Nice.
it's kind of like my rookie display.
Is it first year bringing a
initiative.
mock, or like bringing any kind of like mock or anything?
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm slightly nervous about it. I mean, because we've got like 32 base plates of this collaboration and then some other stuff. So, and I've already seen some of the builds and I'm like, man, I am inferior.
Yeah. But hey,
So
the best thing about Brickworld though is, you got, plenty of days when you get there.
it's always a learning experience. Yeah.
Yeah. You learn as you go.
It's definitely a learning experience. And
course.
there's a couple people in the group that are like, I don't know how to do rock work. And like, oh, thank God, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
So,
Hey. Well, dude, kudos to you
and
for even doing
seeing, the UK boys, that's gonna
Big.
be
That's big.
pretty big.
Oh yeah.
Got to get Cool on his tiles.
Yeah. I'm stoked to see them all, man.
Yeah, all 4 of them, right? I didn't even know.
Hey, I think 4. I'm losing track of how many are coming.
I didn't think Slurpee was coming too, but I heard he was coming too. So yeah, get a full crew.
Yeah. I don't know. I know a lot of them have been to the States before, but I don't know if any of them is their first time coming. But Cristo, I'll kick it over to you. What's the hype like for you this year compared to years in the past? And give us a nice score on your hype this year.
Yeah. So I feel like, man, every year you kind of get more involved and more involved. Talk about like being a rookie and then continuing up. And I feel like that progressively has gone up. And this year I'm really excited because I have some like releases that I'm gonna do out there, and I think it's gonna take the community by storm. So I'm really hyped about that. And on top of that, I mean, that's just the tip of the iceberg. What I'm most excited is like the late nights with the homies, just vibing out, talking Lego, talking life. I mean, y'all are my friends, right? Like that's it, right? It's the community. That's who I talk to every day. So
yeah,
I think that's number one. So I'll say this: I feel like there's very minimal life experiences that are 10 out of 10. So like I'm not gonna put it at a 10 out of 10, but still, it's in a very nice 9 range. I'm putting it at
nice.
Like a 9.3.
All right, with room to improve, I'm sure.
Absolutely right.
Tyler always starts, I feel like, in the 8s and works his way up a little bit, which is fine. It's all good.
Yeah.
Coop, real quick, because I feel like I haven't even like said anything to you. What's your hype levels at? It's only your second year going, so you're going into your sophomore year of Brickworld. Last year was your first. So how you feeling, man?
I don't know. Feeling a little bit nervous. I don't know. I just like last weekend, it kind of set in that it's Brickworld's like next week. So
Well, so what
Yeah.
makes you more nervous about this year than last year? I'm curious.
I don't know.
He's a
It's like
leaker now.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, I mean, maybe
I'm kind of
like an
I kind of
executive might citizens arrest him while he's there. Maybe.
I want
Right.
to see. I want to see you signing some get cooped autographs, man.
well, I don't know. So I mean that's definitely an aspect of the maybe some nerves this year because last year I went, no one knew what it looked like at all. So I was introducing myself all the time. This year I think people are gonna know a little bit who I am. At least like some of the community.
Well, so are
But,
you a little worried that maybe just from that aspect it might be a little overwhelming? Just in that, like, say, I mean, even if a dozen people comes up to you, that's still a dozen people that like you don't know that just come up. Like, are you kind of looking at it in that aspect, like maybe a little overwhelming from people? Well, like again, I mean, whether they're all nice people or maybe a couple of people are effing around with you, like, are you like just a little nervous about that per se? How there could be like another dozen or 24 people that you don't know that come up to you and you don't know their nice level yet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say that's definitely a huge aspect. Not that I don't want to say like I'm big and all and everybody's gonna know who I am, but like the potential is there for sure, and I think it will happen. So I don't know. That's definitely adds to it. But the hype level for me is about 8.9, but hopefully it'll get higher tonight and tomorrow and Sunday and or Saturday and Sunday, and then I'm there. I'm leaving Sunday night, so
That's what I was just gonna ask. I don't know if you guys have talked about that yet. Like when do you plan on, or when's the arrival date for Brickworld?
yeah, Monday morning for me. So.
Monday.
I guess let's run it around. So, all right,
Let's
so
run it.
Coop,
Yeah, around the horn.
and then I guess PNG next. When are you actually arriving in Schaumburg?
Some point Tuesday. I'll probably head up from Indy, 10 o'clock ish.
Okay, so a little late afternoon, early.
Yeah,
evening.
late afternoon. Yeah.
All right, Christo, how about you?
I was tentative for Wednesday, but now I'm kind of thinking Tuesday. Show up. Like,
Yeah, gotta. I mean,
At least
Christo,
Tuesday.
you're way beyond the Wednesday arriver. Come on, you're
Yeah.
a
Tuesday guy. Come on.
I was planning for Wednesday. This is Tanner, if you know my buddy Tanner, he's flying in Tuesday, and it's like, all right, may as well just go maybe at least a day early, kind of thing. So that's what I'm feeling.
Gotta be Tuesday, man. There's no. I mean, come on. You ain't a Wednesday guy.
Okay, I mean, I'll do Tuesday. I'm good with that.
It's just because I view it, and sure, I mean, it's different for everyone, especially when they're all around the world and stuff like that. But like, I just view it as like it's the 1 week a year. You know what I mean? It's like you can't just like, and this is just saying, bro. It's like if you don't come a day or two earlier, it's like you can't just make up for that day or two at any other point in the year. You know what I mean? Unlike a couple things where like you could just be like, hey, I won't come a day early this time. I'll just add it on to when we do it next time. Like it's a whole year away. It's a little, for me at least, that's my logic in the fact of like it's 1 week a year. Like I'm gonna come in on Monday, and it's like I don't know. I just look at it that way. You know what I mean? I just feel like if I come in late or like Wednesday, Thursday kind of thing, it's like there's just factually a day or two I missed that like I feel like I'm just gonna regret.
I feel like Wednesday morning you're there on boots on the ground, like you're all right. I do like.
Okay,
Tuesday,
all right, okay.
I don't know. I guess I haven't gone Tuesday, so I don't know.
I think
Yeah, you don't know the Tuesday vibes yet.
For me, I like. Well, I guess. Are we going to Cody next or me, Tyler? Which way you want to go?
Just go you, Brent.
Yeah, Brent.
Right.
Yeah, Brent.
So I was aiming for Tuesday. I got up there Tuesday last year, but I'm actually heading out on Monday now this year.
Nice.
Mostly because I have the opportunity to do that. My wife and our daughter. I said our wife, my daughter. My wife and our daughter. They're going to see Kendrick Lamar and SZA in Detroit, and they're heading out on on Monday. So I'm like, I might as well go to Chicago on Monday. So I'm heading up, Monday. And the cool thing about that is, I've always wanted to take my time going to Chicago so I can do a little Walmart hopping, do a little clearance hunting. Get my Cristo, get my Tyler on. You know what I mean? Maybe find a legendary clearance find, get a little lucky. I know clearance isn't really popping out everywhere like crazy right now, but never know what you can find. But I'm stoked to do that. Also go on some Pokemon side quests while I'm doing that. see if there's some nice Pokemon finds. Might hit a couple Dollar Generals or so. But this isn't the first year I'm driving by myself. First year, my dad went with me. We hit a Cubs game while we were up there. Second year, Sean flew into where I live and rode up with me. Last year, I brought my buddy Jake. This year, I'm flying solo up there. But I'm going to use my time, take my time to my advantage, and do some Lego clearance hunting and some Pokemon hunting. So,
Which shout out to Jake. I mean, Jake's legend.
Shout out to Jake. I wish Jake was coming back. But yeah, shout out to Jake, man.
I mean, what a damn good guy, dude.
Bro, Jake hanging out in the back of my back of the vlogs. That's my favorite part of the vlogs, especially the first like 6 minutes where you did not introduce him at all.
I know
it was.
Took
but,
Sean.
like, for
it took
anyone
Sean to
else,
be like,
it's
so we got a new
who's
character.
this guy that's just hanging around?
I know. Well, I guess part of me is like, dude, I never really vlogged around any of like my friends before.
Well, it's
like
just he's so chill. He's just hanging in the back like a villain, man. It's like,
Jake's the best, bro.
That's just like chilling.
No,
chilling in the back.
Jake's an absolute. Oh, hey, by the way, that was me typing in the chat. That's Sean typing in the chat now. So everyone give some love to Sean. Throw Sean some W's. He says there's only 62 likes at 111 viewers. Smash the likey. Sean, love you, buddy. Wish you were here. Speaking of you, but yeah, no, it's so fun because I never really vlogged around any of my friends before. The only friends of mine I'd vlogged around were friends that have a YouTube channel. So I just didn't want to be like putting my vlog up in his grill, like, so guys, this is Jake, my friend. He's never been in my vlog before. But yeah, so we just let Sean introduce Jake there. So anyways, vlog number 2 is up, by the way. We might check that out later. But yeah, finally the second vlog's up. Got one more that's going to come out the next day or two. Tyler, when you get into Brickworld?
All right, so I've got Monday through Monday on the Rennie. All right, like officially. So check-in time is Monday 4 p.m. at the Rennie. So I mean, I'm like a comfortable hour away. It's tough. We'll see the vibes. I mean, I know like Coops can be there, Ostif, 3 or 4 other people, True Squad. I mean, all the UKs at that point too, right? Yeah, all the UKs are going to be there by Monday. So
I get in Monday afternoon.
Yeah, so we were kind of talking about Coop and I, right? And we were kind of saying like, I mean, maybe we can do like, I don't know, some sort of food, maybe like a quick Lego store only, like not a BAM or anything since we'll wait that, but like maybe like a mall thing, just like a food some or that's like food and food. Lego and food, and then naturally go check in, and then whether we go get like a proper meal or just hang in the lobby or some shit after. But yeah, I mean, I will be in Schaumburg, every bit of 2 p.m. that day, pretty much.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna leave pretty freaking early. I'm gonna be pretty freaking early on.
I mean, Brett, if you could be there, I mean, like, we could definitely. I mean, whether we do we could just save dinner for like a proper like 7-8 p.m. thing. I mean, like, would you be able to be there by then? You think?
I'm sorry, I was replying to a guest that was gonna be maybe popping in. Or sorry, say that one more time.
Well, do you think? I mean, if we save dinner for like a proper like, I don't know, like 8 p.m. thing or something, or like 9 p.m. Like, would you be there by then? You think?
Oh, 100,000%. I definitely.
Oh, okay, that's sweet. Yeah.
I definitely want to be there for a dope dinner, but I do want to try to at least make it up there for a Lego store run. I'm probably gonna be leaving like pretty freaking early. Like, I'm gonna try to leave. I don't know, 7. I'm gonna say 7 in the morning, but probably not leave till 8. I gain an hour going over there, crossing the time zone. So I'm gonna try to maybe get there. Kind of probably what you're saying. I should say, I want to say 12, 1. It's probably gonna be more 2. So
if you're there that early, dude, hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
No, I don't know, dude. I might just I might go to like 10 Walmarts, striking out on every single one. But if I strike gold on my first handful of Walmarts, you know what I mean? Then I only have so much space in my car.
If you strike big gold, give me a damn text or call.
Well,
man.
Of course, yeah. Cristo, don't worry. If I see some $5 battle packs and there's 30 of them, I'll cut you in. It's all good. Yeah. Anyways, speaking of Cristo, I'll kick it over to you, man. Another question I've been asking is what's
we didn't see what Cody's coming.
Oh yeah. Shit. Sorry. I'm trying to do Sean. Sean does this job better.
I also want to see the end dates, by the way.
Oh, when we're leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The Cody, I guess do your arriving and your departure.
We're gonna snake back around. All right.
Yeah.
Snake draft order. Yeah.
All right. I'm with Nick. I'm a Tuesday guy. I'm doing it right. If you're
All
coming
right.
on Wednesday, you're doing it wrong. I hate to tell
All
you.
right.
You'll learn next year, right? Tuesday's the right day. If you're coming on a Monday, I mean, you're just still doing it wrong on Monday. Nobody cares about Monday.
Oh,
you have
come
no
on, bro.
you have no self-control coming in on a Monday. Nothing good
Monday
happens
is
on
the
Monday.
I'm
pregame
starting
of the
my vacation.
pregame, bro.
Nah, Monday's the Gooner Day. Shout out Stone. You guys have fun on that Monday, but I'll be
On
rolling
Monday,
hot on
Tyler, you
Tuesday.
can't sell all of your Lego.
That's right.
You know,
I'll be
Yeah,
buying
no.
a lot on Monday. I'll tell you
No-
that.
no-
I'm a
deals on
big
Monday.
Tuesday guy. That's right. No sales allowed. That's Monday's no good. I'm a Tuesday guy, and then I'm rolling out on Sunday.
Estimated time on Sunday.
As soon as that floor closes, I'm out.
Okay, all right. So you're at least to the end of the floor, guy. Okay.
I'll stay full 4.
All right, then I guess we're
Yeah.
safe to meet
When
them when
you-
I leave.
Yeah, when you leaving, Tyler? You
Well,
said Monday
I-
already, I think.
Yeah, so
right?
I check
Monday
out
to
Monday
Monday?
at 11
Okay.
a.m. or whatever. Yeah, so Monday at 11. Yeah.
All right. Okay, to me, all right. Here's the thing. I would love to stay for the whole Sunday day, and like just head back early Monday, or even make a later Sunday drive back. But I got 2 kids and I'm married, y'all. So it gets kind of like tough for me to like miss all of Father's Day. I like to at least try to get home by the evening with to hang out. Hang out with the kid, hang out with the wife, hang out with the kids, and at least try to be home in like the evening-ish time. So I usually leave at like 1-ish. You know what I mean? I lose an hour on the way back, so even if I leave at 1, I'm looking at 7. So I might even be leaving at like noonish this year, which I hate to do. I really hate to have to leave at noon. Losing that hour on the way back kind of makes it tough too. But. Oh no! I was gonna say next year. No, it's always on Father's Day. Never mind. Yeah.
Well, no, Brett, remember?
Sunday.
No, we did the calculations.
No,
remember?
that's for the wife's birthday,
Oh.
not Father's Day. Brickworld's always Father's Day, no matter what. But my wife's birthday.
No, you're right on that. Yeah. We checked your birthday. It was like 2027 or no, 2026. We're good.
Next year it'll rotate, and I won't have to miss it. But here's the thing, though, is my wife's very strategic. She has been scheduling things to do while I go to Brickworld, so it's not like I'm leaving her at home and she's doing nothing. As bad as that sounds, I know it's married people out there. It's a slippery slope. Birthdays, things like that. You got to respect. You got to be there for the wifey. But
next year, no worry.
Dude, but this year she's going to see Kendrick and SZA. Last year she went to Disney. The year before that she went on a girls' trip to Michigan with her friends. So she always goes and does something because it's her birthday week. But no, next year the calendar is really gonna help me out a lot. So, anyways, Christo, when you leaving? You leaving? You going Monday or all the way to Monday like Tyler? Or?
I don't think so, man. I think Sunday night will be.
Yeah.
I'll for sure be there until close.
Sunday, look, I fully, unlike how I'm so adamant about early on, like I fully understand anybody's need for a Sunday night leave naturally. Like just in like I fully understand that. You know what I mean? Like I push more for the be at the beginning for people, but like Sunday night going into the following, it's literally a work day. It's like I don't think anyone can blame anyone for leaving on a Sunday.
I feel like most people just want to get out of there, right? Like they're like, all right, let's wrap up.
Especially if you're so close, where it's only like an hour or 2 to get back home. Might as well go sleep in your own bed.
Right.
Save some money on the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that too. I'll say this: I don't have a hotel for Sunday night, right? So it's like I have every incentive to check out and get out of there.
Yeah, I do kind of wish I could stay until at least the public doors close that day, because I feel like I feel like when you leave at like in the middle of the day, you spend 30 minutes saying bye to everybody because so many people are like, off in different spots.
You're gonna have to start your goodbyes at
in the morning.
You need a solid, you need a solid like hour to start all your goodbye. Yeah, really. Mm-hmm. Speaking of goodbyes, PNG, when you bouncing from Brickworld this year?
So I'm heading out Monday.
Okay, Monday to Monday. Or
last
Tuesday
year,
to Monday.
Last year, like the drive back home, like you, I'd lose an hour.
Yeah.
And I don't think it ended. I didn't think I left there till 5:30 Chicago time.
Yeah. So at that point, you might as well wait till get a little bit of sleep. Wait till the morning. Yeah.
And by the time I got back home, I think I probably fell asleep at least once on the freeway.
Wow.
That's
oh man.
Because for those that haven't been there, before. If you go for the full week, if you have energy on Sunday, good for you.
Because I mean, the thing is, I mean, everyone talked about 8 hours of sleep. Every night is good for you. Brickworld week is 8 hours for the whole week.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Right.
8 hours, like
Exactly.
two.
If you get 2 hours in a night, that's a good night.
With the 2 jobs I've been working, I'm not even exaggerating. I am like used to getting 4 hours at this point, sometimes 3, and it's not good. But I've been having to
Also-
grind. The job I've had is like still most of my income. The new job I'm grinding because for the long term. So like I got to do both, and I've especially been doing a lot of one of the other jobs just saving for Brickworld. So yeah, I'm kind of already on the low amount of sleep grind as it is.
Yeah,
Yo, Coop, you know what I just realized, man? The new thing I'm going to say is it looks like you're posing for like a yearbook photo. It literally does, man. Like it looks
I
like
got a
Military
haircut.
ID.
Coop's
Got a haircut.
Oh, I got a haircut too.
He's got
Shaved off the neck beard, so.
Yeah.
Well, Coop, I motivated you to get a little cut.
Well,
I
I
got
was
a
just gonna
cut
get one
too,
for
bro.
Brickworld anyway, because
Yeah.
I had to change up the look from the part last year.
Why'd you
so
get rid of all the? Come on, Coop.
It'll grow back in a couple days. Yeah, I'm not stressed about it.
Okay.
I look clean, man. I'm trying not to look like a
You know.
dirtbag or something. I don't know.
Cleaning on.
So what the?
Clean up
One more time, PNG. You said you're leaving on Monday. Which day are you getting there?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, you're Tuesday. Okay, all right.
Tuesday, Monday.
Coop, when are you leaving?
I'm on Monday to Monday, guys. So
All right.
flights. I don't know. I figured I just might as well just stay till Monday.
All
Well,
right.
so
Go
you and I at the bare minimum could grab like a breakfast or whoever's there Monday morning. We could all
Yeah,
grab
we
a
should definitely
breakfast.
grab breakfast for sure. If we're
Oh,
awake.
you're PNG. Yeah, PNG. All of it. Yeah, dude. Us 3 and who? Yeah. That's all grab.
I mean,
later.
I might need to ride to the airport. I'm going to the airport at like in the afternoon, so I might not. You guys will probably be gone by then, but
All
I
right.
should definitely hit
You'll have
breakfast
a
or a
couple hours
brunch.
of solitaire. That's about it.
Yeah.
Only a couple hours.
I'll probably do
All right.
like some work stuff, but yeah.
All right. So before I start passing another question, which we won't go completely around the horn, that'll take too long. But which one of you 3 has the least amount of time? I know Coop and PNG said they got a little bit. Cristo, if you got to bounce in a second, I can give you these other couple questions back to back before you got to go.
I got some time, bro. Unless you want to kick me, I don't. Either way is fine.
It doesn't matter.
I think Fred's saying he wants to kick you out, Christo.
No. I'm
That's
not
my
saying
man.
that. I may have to kick one of the 3 of you out. We could just bring in the 7th guest and it'd be 7 of us in here, but I don't really know how much time he's got. But either way, I don't know. Let's just ask him. Shy time is my time.
Oh,
How much
What's
time
up,
do you
brother?
got?
I got like 10 minutes. Yeah, I got 10 minutes.
Perfect. We're gonna give you. We're gonna rapid fire Brickworld questions with Shy time is my time. A new segment starting right here live on a couple of Brickheads. Shy, how many years have you been going to Brickworld? How many years you got under your belt?
When did I make you guys come?
That was 2022. well. That was 2022.
There you go. That's when I was there.
All right, so this is your 4th year going. Nice.
Yeah. Senior year.
Yeah, bro. That's what I was saying earlier, man. It's our senior
snaps.
year.
There we
Senior
go.
year at Brickworld. Cool. So what's the hype like for you this year compared to years past? Oh,
be hon-
Josh Billstuff is here. Hi, Josh. He says
Hey.
Shy. Very happy to see
Shout
you.
out JDS.
Honestly, I forgot that it was happening until the stream.
It came quick. It came up quick,
I didn't
dude.
even realize that it was like literally next week until you DM'd me earlier.
Yeah.
About hype, like a Brickworld hype. I'm like, oh snaps, that is in a couple days. I was totally unprepared for it. Like I've been like really swamped with like work, like not Lego. I'm talking about like actual work that like and like some other stuff in my life that I haven't really focused on Brickworld, and also because I'm not bringing a mock. So I'm not. I
Okay,
don't really
that's a
have, like,
little less stressful.
Yeah. So I'm not stressed out about bringing a mock this year. I
Yeah.
am bringing the sauce stuff, but I mean that's already packed and ready to go. So, but I mean I'm not like I don't have a deadline stress, if you know what I mean, as years before when I brought something. So like because I didn't have that like crunch time. you have a week, you have 5 days, you have 2 days. I really didn't even think about it. But now that I'm now thinking about it. It's slowly starting to creep up to the hype of previous years. As far as where that is yet, I probably won't know until I'm on that plane.
All right. Hey, so give us a. Tyler likes to, he loves ranking things, ranking the hype. Rank your hype this year, 1 out of 10. No rookie scores though. Don't no round numbers. Unless it's
For me,
yeah. What's your
specifically,
personal hype? How's yeah?
I'm
What's
at
your
a
personal
6.
hype level. Oh,
No,
my
no
goodness.
rookie score.
With a lot more. Well,
Is
okay.
it a 5'9" or a 6'1"?
Can we get a 6'1", 6'2"?
Fine, 6'1", 6'2". There's reasons for it, and it's nothing against like the people who are coming. It's nothing against like you know, the Brickworld itself or what's about to come. It's just my own hype for it. This year, like I had this whole plan where I was gonna be there from like Monday to Monday. Like I was gonna drive up there with a large mock with my sauce equipment, and then my family was gonna meet us there, and then we were gonna drive back through the country back to Los Angeles. With it's a 3-week thing. But because of like other expensive and expenses, because of also like, am I gonna have a job tomorrow? Type of thing. I haven't really like we have to cut it down. So and we might do another vacation later. So just to be on the safe side, just to save some money, I'm just gonna fly there, no mock, and like I'll just fly back. So I shaved our trip from 3 weeks to like 4 or 5 days. 5 days, I think. Yeah, 5 days. Because now I'm not. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so, but would you say, you might be at a 6'1", 6'2" with with some upside, with some room for some hype levels to rise a little bit when you get there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Come on, Shy. We're gonna have a good time.
Okay, so let me finish. So like
7-2.
So it's also like I'm always a Tuesday guy. Like I want to be there from Tuesday to the end of the day Sunday.
Yeah.
I look forward to that. This year, again, I shaved it off for Tuesday and because of Monday. Tuesday because it's my kids' last day of school, and I've never seen them at their last day of school. I've always left for Brickworld before that. So the kids, I feel bad. So I'm gonna be there for the last day of school. So that cuts off the Tuesday. And then I want to be home for Father's Day for like an actual day.
Yeah,
Not come at night. Like, so I want to be there on Father's Day. I know they do the Dead Fathers thing at midnight Saturday after World of Lights, but man, that just makes it worse. So like, I just want to be home. So because of those things, I've been more focused on the family aspect. I haven't really been pushing, like hyping myself up for it. And also because some of the homies that I'm really close to also aren't showing up. So that's another like hit to the that sucks. So with those two, I'm not as hyped as previous years, but I already know once I'm there, I'm gonna be just as happy. So
so you are. The good thing about everything you just said is you already answered some of the questions I've been asking everyone when they're getting there, when they're leaving. So you're getting there on Wednesday, leaving what, like super, or are you flying out like hella early Sunday morning?
You won't see me Sunday. I'm out like at 5 a.m., 4 a.m.
Okay.
I'm out at 4 a.m. So I could be home by 10 a.m. here.
Got you.
Yeah. So
well, listen, man, I'm glad you're going though. At least like I think
man,
I completely understand where your head's at because I am actually I am working on a project. I've been working on the Brick Rips pop-up card shop for a minute with Coop.
Looking forward to that.
This is the like first time that like I've been bringing something to do at Brickworld. You know what I mean? Like I've never. I mean, other than like the stuff that me and Sean get into, like streaming and all that, like this is the first time I'm having to think about like how much space I have in my car for the shit I'm bringing.
Yeah.
So I completely get kind of where your head's at when you planned on doing something and then like you're not doing it. So, but dude, like all that being said, dude, I'm super glad you're still going to be there, and I know a lot of people are super stoked to see you. I know everyone in this panel is super stoked to see you, as well as a ton of other people that are going to be there. So.
I mean,
I'm glad you're still going.
I'm excited to hang with all of y'all. Listen, I'm not going to downplay that. I just, I guess it's more so that I'm not hyped right at this minute because I'm so swamped with other things that are coming my way. I already know come Tuesday, once I'm like heading towards the airport, like at midnight, I think it'll start to hit. Like it just smack me out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, snaps, it's Brickworld, let's go. So I already know that's gonna happen, but as of right now, I'm not as hyped going into it as years before because I've taken away so much that I would love to do previous years. Because previous years, like I brought a mock, I brought the sauce thing for the first time, like getting to meet more people that that I haven't met before. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna meet more people now. But some of those people aren't gonna be there this time. And I don't know if I'm gonna go next year. So like it's all up in the air right now. So I'm in a world of emotions as far as excitement, sadness, and happiness, I guess you would say.
What's the exciting factor for 2026, Shy?
Just my family wants to go on different trips. Man, taking a group of 4 around the world is a pricey like tag. And plus I only have so much I only have so much PTO.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've been saving them for the years, but you know, we want to do like long trips, like we're gone for weeks, not gone for like 4 days.
Right.
So, you know, they want to go like different continents, so we're gonna go to those places. So, yeah, that's pretty much the most of it.
Well, if you don't
So,
go
I
next
don't know
year,
yet.
you have to like promise a 2027 run.
No, for sure. If I don't go next year, I'm going the year after that. I just promised
Yeah.
my wife we're gonna go do some other trips. I'm not gonna because all of our trips are always prioritized around Brickworld.
Yeah.
So like this time, I'm gonna like lift that, and then
And sometimes you got to, you know?
yeah.
Because I'm
that doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy a ticket and a hotel reserve as soon as it's available for 2026. Because I know I'm gonna do that regardless, just in case.
Yeah, hey, it's
Just
smart.
in case.
Now, I've been pretty close to where you're at, man, because my wife's birthday, you know, for the last 3
week, right?
years is the same week. However, I'm very lucky because one night I was just, you know, doing a long call with Tyler, just catching up on a call, and we were like mapping it out on like the calendar for the next like 4 years, and her birthday actually rotates back a week. Because of just how the calendar works. Like obviously Brickworld follows just where Father's Day is always at.
Yeah.
So for the next like for 2027 all the way to like 2030 maybe, her birthday drops back to the next week. So I'm like, thank God I'm good for the following years. Yeah, it really is working out great. So Shai, before you go, a couple of other quick questions I've been asking everyone. What's one thing? You can say a couple things if you can't pin it, you know, just want to say one, but what's something specific that you're excited about this year, whether it's doing some sauce episodes with some specific people, going to, you know, like Portillo's for that, you know, Chicago beef. You know, it could be something big, could be something small.
As far as Portillo's goes, I realize that there's also one here in LA. So I'm not as excited for that.
Well, sure.
Not the same, man. It's not the same.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to that one, so the only time I go to Portillo's is when I go to Chicago.
Yeah.
What I'm really looking for is just straight up. I guess because I'm only scheduled to do like 2 or 3 things, but it's like not really my thing. I'm just helping out. I'm not like locked into anything, so I'm really just. It's gonna feel like 2022 again, where I'm not stressed out for anything. Yeah. So I'm really just looking forward to kicking it and not being like distracted with like what I'm doing here.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, man.
Yeah, I'm excited, I feel like to hang out, dude.
Yeah,
that's
because
really
I feel like I do always get to see you, but I feel like, you know, I don't see you like too little, but I definitely don't get to see you as much as I want to over the last 3 years. So I'm excited for you to have a little bit more free time this year for sure. When I dropped another the part 2 to the last year's vlogs, and I definitely want to run back the shopping with Shai segment. Because really in the vlog it was only for that one table. I want to at least compile throughout the few days that you're there. Anytime we're like, you know, shopping around together, I want to make like a little segment of shopping with Shai.
Let's go back to Brickmania.
Got it. Yeah, we probably
buy something, bro.
Every year you try to get me to buy something more expensive. Speaking of buying things, that leads into my next question. You can say one thing, you could say 2. Give us a top 3 if you want. What's some stuff you're looking to buy, bro?
All right, so there's 2 things. One is the Christmas X-Wing, so I'm going to be battling. I already know a bunch of people trying to go for that. I'm bringing a wad of dough for that. So let's see if I can get to it before anyone else does. I already know like at least 4 people gunning for one. So,
man, that's rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. And then the Tyler, I didn't buy the helicopter yet. It's still on my cart. You know what I'm talking about? So, if I see that there, I'm getting it.
Hell yeah!
I'm getting it. I'm excited for that. So it's the brand last week when we were talking. Was it last week or the week before? The week before. We were talking about that Jurassic World stuff. We kind of dove like deep into like what was before Jurassic World line.
Right.
Yeah, yo, hey, those sets are sick. So if I see any of those, the hands down, I'm gonna get those for sure. But yeah, those couple things, that's what I'm gunning for.
All right, nice. one more.
So now I'm
This is
getting
from
hyped up.
there you go. You're gonna leave the stream almost in a 7.
I think I'm getting excited, so I think I'm at an 8. So, let's go.
See, I told you.
He
Let's
sees
go.
that Christmas X-Wing, he's 11.5.
Oh, shoot.
right.
No, I mean,
Um,
honestly, I really haven't been talking about Brickworld like at all.
Yeah.
So,
Well, hey, that's what this
I think
stream's
because I
all
haven't been
about.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, this is a question from Sean, actually, from like 8 minutes ago. So, and I wanted to give you this question before you left. Sean says, Sean, the right way at SOS when?
I'm
Yeah, you
dropping
promised before
I'm
Brickworld,
dropping
didn't you?
the album cover of it tomorrow.
Oh
So it
shit!
should be out by either Sunday or Monday of next
I'm
week.
stoked to
Hell
listen
yeah.
to that.
I'm
Watch that.
halfway
Listen
done
to that.
editing it. Hey Sean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like this episode was such an easy edit, man. When we converse, it's so natural.
Sean's the best, man.
It's a very easy edit for me. I'm just listening, cutting, like not even doing crazy. There's no crazy like shift this conversation to the front or anything like that. It's just clean. So yeah, I should be done hopefully by Sunday ish. If not dropped Sunday, it'll be out by Monday, but it'll be ready for before anyone's traveling, or if you're already traveling, it's going to be dropped. So something to listen to. It's about an hour and 20 minutes, I think.
Hour 20, you said?
Yeah, it's about a buck
Nice.
20. Yeah, for
All
sure.
right, cool.
But it's a good episode. I loved it. Sean, as humble as he is, didn't think so after the recording, but I'm like, yo, it's a good episode. So
I feel like
it's
Sean's
definitely
always
perfect for the hype of Brickworld.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel like Sean, no matter what, is always like, yeah, that was cool. Could have been better. Yeah, like,
yeah,
no matter
definitely.
what.
No, that was all him. I
Oh.
was like, no, it's good. I promise.
So, real quick here. Oh, speaking of Sean actually just texted me to remind me
Let's
that
go.
he super chatted. So, real quick for the man himself coming through, basically just donating himself money to hear a song
No,
that
he lost money for that.
or he
Yeah.
actually, yeah, he lost
You
70
taste
cents,
the
30
cut.
cents. What, yeah, he lost 60 cents or whatever. But it's all worth it because Sean wants to, as soon as I can. Sean, how do you find this stuff so easy? Where's it at? Sean, I'm looking. I'm sorry. Bro, where is this? Oh, here it is.
Oh, no.
I just wanna know how they feel. Are they dark? Are they white? Are they healthy? Do they bite? Take me to your room for reasons only I know. Don't show me your boobs. I just wanna see your dinos. Oh yeah, darling, I need to know. I just wanna see your dinos.
That was Dinos. The
Hello.
man himself, Sean, the right way. Yeah, super chats. I see you guys. Typically, we get on these like, and I didn't shout out the chat yet, but it's just because I had some pop in guests planned, and yeah, I just wanted to get to them while I can, and that's kind of the main focus of the show anyway. So I know you guys understand that. I will get to all those supers though, for sure. Sean, thank you, bro, for losing yourself some money, but it was all worth it for some dinos.
Let's go. Speaking of which,
yeah.
wait, before I go, like,
No, go,
I guess the hype is actually coming because I did get some swag that just showed up like literally right now during
Dude,
that.
I just got
wife
all
gave
the
this to
new
me, so
ACOBs swag in the
More
mail
these
too.
just came in. So if I haven't given you a sauce brick or a regular Shy Time is my time brick at Brickworld, just come hit me up, dude.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
excited
some more
for that.
swag's coming in. Yeah, I guess it's all just smacking me all at once. Thanks, guys.
That's what we're here for, bro. This is the
appreciate y'all.
Brickworld hype stream for 2025, bro. That's what we're here to do. Yeah, man. Anything else you want to close on, bro? Anything else you want to plug? Anything else you want to say about Brickworld?
Brickworld's gonna be dope. I already know it is. I guess now I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, dude.
I was looking forward to it. I didn't mean to be a downer, guys. My bad.
No, it's all good. That's our mission to get you up, bro. And you know, everyone feels different going into this, and I think that's kind of the most interesting thing about it's the most interesting thing about asking all these different people who have been to Brickworld before. Maybe it's their first year, maybe it's only their second year. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, no. If it's your first time, you're gonna have the best time. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth time, or like if you're Tyler, they've been there for like since 2000 and what, early 2010s.
Yeah, 2013 was my first one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was close.
but the only one I missed was 2019.
Oh, that's cool.
Because there wasn't one.
There wasn't.
No,
Well,
Hold
there
on,
was
no,
one in
2019. I just full on missed. There was a different
Oh,
obligation.
Okay,
that
so
week.
before you knew, it's gonna be good. So expect to have a good time. Expect not to sleep. Make sure you bring water and hydrate.
Yeah.
You need
Deodorant.
that. Get some water. Bring some
Don't forget some
chapstick.
ghost energies.
Bring some chapstick, cough drops. Bring all that stuff. You're gonna need it. And if you're flying or traveling, bring an extra bag of that's just empty to fill it with crap.
Yep.
And then it's gonna be hype.
CPA.
Let's go. Oh, shower. Yes.
Shower often.
Deodorant.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, make sure you shower.
Please clean
Hygiene.
yourself.
That's a starter
Hygiene.
comment.
Yeah, that needs to be like
Hygiene.
highlighted.
Also, don't be weird because, you'll get kicked out. That's all I really got to say about that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Shy
Please.
might want to beat you up if you're actually
Yeah,
being bad, and someone like
I
me
might-
might have to
I
convince
might
him
have to
not
put my
to.
hands on you and throw you out the door.
Yeah, dude.
Hashtag-
All right, dude. I'm super stoked. I'm glad you're more stoked rolling into this.
I'm at an 8 now. Now that I'm thinking
All right.
about it,
I'm glad you're
actually
leaving in the
Y'all
8,
made me
bro.
stop working for like 15 minutes. So now I'm hyped for it. I'm gonna stop working so I could feed into this and get working on that sauce episode with Sean to get it out for
Oh
y'all.
yeah, I'm stoked for it.
All right, fellas. I'll see you all in 4 days.
Yes, sir. All
See
right,
you
bro.
soon.
Thanks for
days.
coming by,
5
bro.
days. All right, guys. Peace.
I
Later,
guess,
bro.
man.
Later, Shy.
Dubs in the chat for shy time is my time. Jedi Stone said, "Don't need to shower." Got aura. Jesus, if that ain't a TOT comment, I don't know what is. All right, I don't think I got to. Let's just kick it right back over. We're on the subject of buying things. City, what are you eyeballing this year?
Man, I hate to feed into it, but I've definitely
Christmas X-wing?
Christmas actually.
Oh god.
So I'll probably just not. If
Interesting.
everybody's chasing it, it won't be on my target list. If that's the case. Aside from that, man, I mean, in all truthfulness, there's a couple old Ninjago sets I'm looking for. I think the movie Bounty. I don't have that one. I definitely need a copy. Plus, like with the new Bounty that's coming out, I feel like it's a good comparison to kind of go side by side. So yeah, that's another big one, but nothing too crazy aside from those.
I mean, if you find a couple Ninjago figs you need, I mean, are you gonna scoop them?
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah. I think I mean, you know some of the things I'm after, like Possession Lloyd, right? I think that's a big one. The like Season 5 Moro. Sorry if you're not a Ninjago fan, but
So speaking of Ninjago, what's interesting is I feel like every single year almost for Brickworld, I guess besides my first year, but for the last few years of Brickworld, I always have some kind of deal lined up like before even going in. I got one lined up with Coop. I got a small Arctic City set.
Yeah, you got one lined
for
up with
Rich's Bricks.
Rich. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and what I'm after is funny enough, I saw it in the vlog I just put out from last year's Brickworld today. I saw it in the shop. Could have bought it right there. Didn't. But it's the Zane's Ice Dragon from, I think it retired last year maybe. But yeah, I feel like if I have.
It's weird. I think it's technically called Ice Creature. It's weird. I think
Oh, really?
that name is Creature, not Dragon, which is really
Yeah.
weird.
Either way, I feel like I have the Zane mech. I feel like if I had to pick a favorite ninja out of all of them, I like the Zane stuff. I like the Zane vehicles. I just think his color scheme's dope. So yeah, that's gonna be one little pre Brickworld purchase I got lined up. PNG, what are you looking to buy, man? Are you Christmas X-wing too?
No. I got my big white whale actually in Colorado at Brick Slopes.
Oh wow,
minty fresh Ghostbusters headquarters.
Oh,
Yep,
nice,
never opened,
nice.
still sealed. Got it for a really good price.
Is that
And,
for a build eventually, or are you gonna keep that guy on ice?
You know,
Not
that's
sure.
the hard part, right? You
Not
get your
sure.
white whale, you're like, oh shit, should I open it now? So,
Should
it
I
might
open
trip,
it,
might
or
trip
should
and
I
fall,
keep
and it
it
opens
sealed?
by itself. Then we're not
Hey,
to build
look,
it.
I
Who
mean,
knows?
this was my whale, and I'm very glad that it's built. So if that
yeah.
gives you any motivation,
Yeah. I'm
Let's see it
actually
again,
kind
Tyler,
of
one more
a little
time.
worried because there's a lot
Yeah,
of brittle
beautiful.
brown in that.
Oh, and the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, or the old brittle red too.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of dark red because I mean, the whole entire like facade of it is just light bluish gray and dark red, right?
Yeah, but at least there's masonry brick now in dark red again that you can order. So it's not the end of the
nice.
world. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple things if they pop up with a decent price. The original Simpsons house, the Quickie Mart, those are two that, you know, if the price is right, then I'll pull the trigger. Hopefully when my wife's not around. Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking for something specific, but it's going to be one of those things like, ooh, that looks nice.
Is there any particular fig that, like, you know, you just see the fig in front of you and you're buying it? And any fig?
Oh,
There you go,
No.
Stone.
no. I mean, I had a chance to get a minty Amidala in Colorado, but my friend bought the set. Actually, great deal on it, actually. I think that if I could get a good deal on a minty Queen Amidala, I would go that route, but not like the one that Brent got.
Hey, just
I was just about to say-
don't buy the Amidala from that guy.
Just
Almost
check
ruined-
underneath.
almost ruined
just
his
look at
whole week,
under the
man.
At
dress.
the bottom.
Don't for sale.
Look, you got to look at the butt on that thing before you really
That's
make the
right.
purchase.
It took us 2 days to get him back
look
on
at the-
track.
Look at the ass on that one.
I was tracking
were not
that dude
happy.
down. I was
I
tracking
mean,
that
literally,
dude
we were in the
down.
middle of dinner, man, and Brent would just out of nowhere would just say,
Stressing.
"Man, but this Amidala." Like,
I had pissed off Brent to the left of me, and I had Downer Tyler on the right. We're like trying to get these guys on track. We're like, guys, it's like Thursday night. You guys got to chill a little bit here and have some fun. We were on track on Friday, but it was a rough
Yeah, listen-
middle part there.
Listen, I'll tell you what, man. Everything you learn your lessons though. Everything you buy, make sure you.
Hey, but
check
shout
it
out to that guy. Though. I mean, if we see him again,
No,
dude. I mean, hey,
kudos.
look, I mean,
Yeah, seriously. I doubt he's ever watched A-Cop or knows what it is. Shout out to that guy for making it right. He did make it right, just to be clear. And
and funny enough, I did get a little deal from him too, dude. I'll show what. Just
You know what's
speaking
funny?
of him.
you,
Yeah,
you know
I'll show
who?
it, I'll show it.
You know who bought the
I was
very
just gonna say that. Funny enough,
Amidala
yeah, we
we're
just
talking
the
about?
man was just here,
the
wasn't
last
he?
guy that was in the stream. Yeah, he eventually bought it from or Shy eventually bought it from him.
Yeah, so I got.
Oh,
this
then you
from
bought
him.
that from him?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, let me solo layout. Hold on.
Yeah, it was a little
Let's throw that-
under the table deal.
Tyler, there's probably rocks inside of it.
I mean, look, I hate to say it, but I mean, if it was, man, with that, I wouldn't be surprised. But I mean, luckily, it's not. It's not taped. It's like thumb tabs. So, like, I mean, I have a little bit more faith that it is actually.
Top 10
Dude.
box art right there. That box art is beautiful. I love that set.
Yeah, let's look at that box art one more time. That's hot.
Geonosis, those figs are so good.
Yeah, no, it's a heater set, and I don't remember fully, but I think it was like $120, dude. Which I mean,
Damn.
it's not too bad.
Nice. To kick it over to Coop. Coop, I was talking about pre-Brickworld buys already. You have one worked out with me. And you know what's funny is I'm gonna solo layout myself real quick. I gotta do something about my background because the Star Destroyer that Coop bought was sitting right there forever, and now everything that was on top of it is just shifted down.
I was
So
trying to
it-
figure out what changed. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't place it.
Well,
yeah,
I
that
was
makes
gonna point
sense.
it out a couple weeks ago, but yeah, we just have a whole missing unevenness to the background now. So I gotta figure something out. I still haven't even set up my Lego room. I'm long overdue for some shelves and actually put some builds or something behind me. But yeah, man. So you already have the Star Destroyer 2016, 17. What year was that? UCS Star Destroyer.
2019, I think.
The most recent UCS Star Destroyer. You got it lined up, all ready to. It's on its way. It's en route. It's on its in the delivery truck, aka Ostef's car right now. So other than that, what are you hyped about, man?
I didn't think you'd pick me next, but I don't know. So I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna get that home. Whether I'm gonna take it out of the bags or just try to check it or something. Or,
Yeah.
take it out of the box. I mean, but
It'd
I'm always on the lookout.
realistically, bro. If you don't care about the box, you could try to just undo all the tape, somehow fold it up and fit it in your suitcase. And
well, I'm
then-
bringing a big duffel bag, so I'll see if I can just empty it out in there with all the bags or something. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet, but I will figure it out.
Is there a Lego store in your airport? Because you could just be like, I
No,
just bought this.
No, there's no.
Well, no, in O'Hare is there a Lego store there?
No,
There's like
I
eight
I think
of
there
them.
is.
just the vending machines.
Just be like, I got this out of the Lego vending machine.
Just carry it on.
Yeah, just giant freaking set.
I don't know, I got some other
Have them put it where they put the freaking baby strollers and shit. I don't know.
gate check it. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get it home, but that's kind of the least of my worries right now.
Check it.
Oh, like, dude, Kuba, again, if you want me to ship it, dude, let me know.
Well, it doesn't have the shipper, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, beside the point. I'm always on the lookout for a good used UT drop shipping to ATOT. So that's kind of been my white whale forever, and I passed on a partial. Okay, no, I passed on a. It was completely. It was a cleaned, sorted by colors, and it was like I think $800 in 2023 for a complete with instructions.
Both vehicles?
Yeah, both vehicles. It was at BrickCon Seattle in 2023. I passed on it because he wouldn't come down $50, and I should have just bought it because it just keeps creeping up. Because I want to build it, and I don't necessarily want to crack a $2,000 set.
Yeah.
Build it. So I want to get a nice, clean, used one. So that's kind of always been in the back of my mind as my white whale.
So if it's $2,000 sealed roughly, what does a used one kind of look like on the market? Right now?
Low, like I don't know, 1,100 ish. Kind of fluctuates around 1,000.
Didn't freaking Will just like come up on one randomly last year, or half of it?
No, he got I think he got both. I think for like 600.
He just like ran up like in the middle of the convention floor, like, dude, check it out.
He dropped the drop in front of everybody. But he got it for it was like a used deal that fell into his lap for like $600 or something like that.
Well, I mean, that's where I got my drop shipping ATOT at Brickworld 2023.
Yeah, so I'm on the lookout. So hopefully
you could be the one to get it in 2025.
Yeah, well, that's my goal this year. I mean, it's always been my goal, but that's definitely a focus this year.
Oh, and I take it back. I actually got it in 2022. Damn, I didn't realize it was that long ago. Holy shit!
And there's some low dollar Star Wars poly bags and high dollar Star Wars poly bags that I kind of need to complete my sealed poly bag collection. So I'm also on the lookout for those. Like, I just need like the Kessel Mine Worker, I think, and then like the Stormtrooper with the weird pauldron.
The white pauldron one?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I think I've got 3 or 4. If you want one, we could work something out.
Well, throw it on my pile then, yeah.
Okay.
I just real quick want to shout out the Brickworld freshmen in the house. I know it's like Jedi Stone's first time going. I believe it's Fritz's first time going. I think it's Jandern's first time going.
Yeah.
It might not be Jandern's first time.
It is.
Yeah, here's Jander.
So it's Coolhan's first time. Maul's first time.
Maul's first. Yeah, they're all showing up right now.
Connect was there last year, but
yeah.
Making me feel like a veteran over here.
Yeah. All right. So shout out to all the freshmen. Don't worry. Jedi Stone earlier said, "Is he going to get like bullied by the seniors or something like that?" Don't worry. We won't give you freshmen. We won't give you guys shit. You'll be all right.
We'll poke some fun.
Beers.
Yo,
bring us some beers. Hey, Rook, go bring us some beer. Hold up. Let me throw this up.
What?
Whoa.
Dang, that's way back then, right?
Yeah, 2022, Michigan Bricks.
Also, I was there that year, but that was the year I was just barely
Yeah,
there.
for like 2 hours you were there.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
But that was the year that we drank beers with beer salt in them, though.
It was. Yeah, so
that was a good
this
time.
deal was
Courtesy.
So he wanted 700.
City, yeah.
I told him $699. So it was $699.
Yeah,
And then actually no, hold up, I think
That's crazy.
So
What'd you say,
it was
City?
700, and then a clone had a crack on it that I noticed after, so that's why it was $699.
Ah, I got you. What'd you say, City?
No, I'm just saying, like that's when I met you. Like that was the first.
Yeah, that's when I met you and Tyler, like simultaneously at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what's crazy is like, I remember like thinking in my head because I was still such a Brickworld noob, and like I had met Ryan earlier in the day, and I remember being like super nervous, but he ended up being super cool, and it like kind of took the edge off. Because I had been like watching him for the longest, and then I kind of a little bit more recently, just through like I don't know, more recommended videos, were watching you and Tyler, and so like meeting both of you at the same time was wild. Because in my head I'm like, oh, watch these guys. All right, don't fanboy out, just be cool, and they're boys, whatever. And it was whatever. So for any speaking of the rookies that aren't already involved in the space and whatnot, the rookies that are coming that watch a lot of these people. We're all super cool. I was, pretty nervous my first year going in, but yeah, everyone's super chill. Anyways,
I
let's
feel like,
see. What do
I gotta jokingly say, and Coop already
No,
damn
go ahead.
knows what I'm gonna say. Yeah, Coop
Go ahead.
knows.
Go
Yo,
ahead.
Coop's been sitting there so nice and stern, and then he's probably sitting there. He's had that itch on his back for the last 30 minutes. He just didn't want to move. He just didn't want to leave the posture. But the second I went for a little itch on the back, that's when Coop did it too. because you're like, hey, if I do it, it's fine. Like no one's gonna notice me. Yeah, Coop, I saw you, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, you caught me this time. Oh, man.
Hey, someone in the chat caught you too, man. I wasn't the only one, probably.
So I've asked everyone kind of those 3 basic questions, like when they're getting there, when they're leaving, what are they excited about? What are they? Coop, did I ask you your rating on hype wise versus this? Because this is only your 2nd year. Did you give me your rating on like your hype this year versus last year?
I don't think I said it, but I was gonna say like an 8, 9.
Is it higher or lower than it was going into last year?
I was really nervous last year because a guy Austin was picking me up from the airport. Never.
Oh,
met
you
him
never
before.
met him.
Oh, he was a guy back then.
Dude, it took him like 3 laps around O'Hare
Rolls
just
up
to
in a
find
white
me.
van.
Well, I didn't know. And then
Telling to get in, I have Lego for you.
yeah, I was not expecting him to be.
You going to Brickworld?
His
A
height
guy was
surprising
picking me
well.
up last year.
Well,
That's crazy. Fucking Austin, man.
well, yeah, and I didn't know anybody. I didn't never met him. We DM'd a little bit. I was in the chat with a bunch of other people, so they didn't know what I looked like. No one really knew. I mean, people knew I was coming, but like, I just rolling solo, and here I am now, and yeah, so it's a lot better this year. I'm less nervous this year for sure, but yeah.
What a good origin story.
It's a fantastic origin story. It was captured beautifully in the
CPA,
vlog
you might
I
have to put that in the lore.
Yeah. Well, the vlog I posted last week, man, it was okay. I thought we had someone extra.
Was me
waiting
knocking
for
down
you.
the shelf in the BAM in the vlog?
Knocking on the shelf.
The crazy
No, I
part
don't
is
think so.
I could not remember for the longest time if that was you or Brent that did that. I
No,
don't
that
know.
was me.
That was you?
I smoked like 3 custom sets at the shelf. Like I bumped it and it
Oh man,
collapsed and shit.
I'm salty. No
So-
one captured that.
Well, I'm glad no one captured that. And yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that now, but
Yeah.
Yeah, now
So-
we're all gonna look through every bit of footage to see if we can see you in the corner.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Will vlogs at it or some shit. I don't know.
I'm surprised like Sean's glasses didn't catch it.
Well, I tried.
It might
to get...
it might be in a lover vlog. There's a
True.
chance.
Lover.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you are right. I think Lover didn't catch you doing it, but Lover definitely filmed the aftermath.
I kept trying to get more clips from Sean. Like so. Just while we're talking about vlogs, just to give myself a shameless plug here. The 2nd vlog's out. I wanted to have more of Sean's clips. He sent me a decent amount. I was able to sprinkle, most of them throughout the 1st vlog. But yeah, I mean, and even without as many of Sean clips as I would want, I also didn't really vlog as much as last year. Like, I mean, I'm gonna have one more vlog, but it's not gonna be like a ton of material really. But yeah, no, 2 vlogs are up if you want to feed into some more Brickworld hype. I'm gonna try to get the next one done in the next couple days, at least before the Monday. But yeah, I'm hoping to do a little bit more vlogging this year if I remember to. That's the toughest thing really, is like you're having so much fun and you don't really want to like, I don't know, be like so worried about vlogging everything.
We should designate certain times when people should be vlogging.
We should just pass it around. That's a
You're
great
doing
idea.
something. Yeah.
That is a great idea, dude. We'll assign different people, just like, hey, you're on camera duty right now. If anything interesting's happened, capture it.
This
That's a
dinner, you're on
solid
camera
idea.
duty. Don't mess it up.
That's a solid idea, because like it's not like I wouldn't want to like even when I had Jake there with me last year, like it was a vacation for him. I didn't want to like make him like film, and I had him film a little bit at the concert. Which Sean has that footage. I need to try to get that because the concert stuff would be in the freaking 3rd vlog. Anyways, though, I'm hoping to vlog more this year, get some more footage, and because I feel like my vlogs from 23 were definitely better than 24, and I don't think that's because like it was better. Like 24, I did a lot more shit with Sean and just with the fold and everything that was going on. I just was so busy, I vlogged less in 2024. So hoping to balance that out a little bit this year. Let's see. I know, guys, I know I said that we were going to talk about the leaks, but again, to kind of bounce off that, I mean, Tyler covered the leaks very well in his return stream. So, you know, I was going to get into that, but, you know, the guests were rolling in early, which was good because I really was just going to talk, you know, leaks until guests started rolling in. But we had guests ready pretty much straight from the get-go. So shout out to Shy, shout out to Ostiff, and yeah, shout out to Coop, PNG, and Stud City for popping in so far. I have a couple more that maybe we're going to pop in. I may throw a link in chat if anyone in chat wants to pop in that's going. But I think so far the people in the chat might be interested in the, you know, Tyler's answer and Stud Lake's answer and my answer for the other two questions, which is what we're eyeballing. So, Cody, I'm going to kick it up to you first, bro. What are you eyeballing this year? What are you hoping to stumble upon at that yard sale, man?
I can't tell you guys that. You're gonna buy it out from under me.
Well, I mean, as long as it's not a Christmas
Classic
X-Wing.
Stud Lake answer, bro. Non-answer every time.
It's a Christmas friggin' X-wing. Just
Oh yeah, he's definitely looking for one of those.
It sounds like I'm looking for a Christmas X-wing. I don't know. City's looking for one. Sounds like Shy and a few people he knows are looking for one. So sounds like that might.
I gotta
be the
tell you,
move
I know
this
at
year.
least 4 other people like Shy did that are wanting one.
That's really interesting. I find it interesting.
There's only going to
much
be
as I have
one
to say
there,
about it, I
maybe
guess.
2.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I'm just looking for anything like sealed, nice, and vintage is kind of what's gonna grab me. I think because like last year, I mean, I had 1 or 2 things I was looking for, but they weren't what I ended up coming home with. Like I rolled up on the Dwarven Mine, which I had back in the day, and the guy had it in a really nice box, and that's what I ended up grabbing last year. So I feel like it's gonna be like that again.
Wait, is that the Fantasy Air Castle one, or is that a
Yep.
Lord of the Rings one?
No, Fantasy Air Castle.
What,
Yep.
dude? You got that sealed?
Fantastic set. I
It's
love
been like
that
30
set.
minutes. It's been like 30 minutes at that table just staring at.
Yeah, no, it sat there. I talked him down. He wanted a 300 for it. I got him down to 270. I felt good about that by the end. But yeah, I mean that's the plus about being in person is you get to see, you know, every inch of that box in person. You get to look at the seals. You really know what you're getting, and you really never know what you're going to find in there because there's a little bit of everything. So I'm excited. I hope I get an early time this year. Saw they split up into 5 groups this year, up from the 4 last year. So no, it'll be interesting.
So, Tyler, while you think of your answer really quick, it's been an hour and 40 some minutes, and I'm slightly behind on the super chat. So, real quick, Nasenheimer coming in with the 5 months of ACOB Girth Gang membership. Dude, thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. And he wants some Human Jabba. Nice little throw. You know, I'll tell you what, Human Jabba. I know the barge has been out for a while, but I'll tell you what, man, Human Jabba is a little bit of a slept on one, but it is a great one. Where is it at? And hold on, went past it. Here it is.
There was a chubby gangster on Tatooine who only appeared in a deleted scene. He wasn't a slug, but he was fat like Newman. His name was Jabba, and he was human. We all want Human Jabba, and we all need Human Jabba. Oh, Jabba, give us that human form. It was way before he had a barge, had a black vest, and he was large. Maybe I wouldn't have choked him out. You know the words everybody shout. We all want Human Jabba, and we all need Human Jabba. Oh, Jabba, give us that human form.
Forget how long that one is. All the other ones are like 30 seconds. Sounds like a minute. Cristo, dude, thank you so much for coming by. like I said, I know you don't have all night, so we'll go ahead and we'll turn you loose. Anything you want to plug? Anything else you want to say about Brickworld before you dip, man?
No, man, just super. I mean, we're days away, right? Like under what I can count on my hand. So
Yep.
I'm excited to see everybody there. Hopefully we can kick it, grab food, just on the main floor. All right.
Good. Stoked, man.
Looking
Year
forward
number
to it.
4, senior year loading.
Senior year, bro. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Get hyped.
Peace.
Later,
man.
bro. Thanks, Risto. All right, boys. So I did have a couple more. Guests, but I think one of those guests is having some internet problems. But I mentioned him earlier. So huge shout out to Hive. He's having some internet problems. All good though. I'm just excited that he's going. But yeah, huge shout out to Hive. If you're if you're listening or you're listening on Replay Gang, huge shout out to you, man. Can't wait to see you. Liam Brick the Bed coming through with the 10 months of ACOB Girth Gang membership. Says big love, Death Daddies. So I'm assuming that that means you want to hear. Oh wait, no, that's Alderon. Here we go.
Call it Disney tax, call it inflation, call it Lego, nuts in your face. Sell your house, sell your pet, only way you get $1,000 set, $1,000 set, $1,000 set, $1,000 set. Sell your kidney, get $1,000 set. Had the 1,000, had my wife, now I got the set. Death gave me life. $1,000 death store. Yeah.
That was $1,000 Death Star. The bearded Brickman coming through with $30.99 Australian dollary dues. Okay, now FOMO is very real, but really looking forward to experiencing Brickworld 2025 through you boys. Yeah, don't worry, you can in 11 months when I post the vlogs. But no, yeah, we'll definitely be looking out for the streams. We'll be stoked to see you in the chat for all the streams and everything. Can't wait for that Brickworld 2026 countdown to start. I'm in a dyno build mode at the moment, so hit that dyno for me, dude. You know what? We did dynos for Sean, but dude, for you, bearded Brickman, why not run it back?
I just wanna know how they feel. Are they dark? Are they white? Are they healthy? Do they bite? Take me to your room for reasons only I know. Don't show me your boobs. I just wanna see your dinos. Oh yeah, darling, I need to know. I just wanna see your dinos.
What a banger. Rob Claxton coming through with the member for 4 months. Huge shout out to Rob Claxton. And our OG channel member. Look at that. 25 months of Girth Gang membership. Huge, ginormous. All hail to the king. Oldendorf says hello to future 2025 Brickworld Chicago attendees. And then we got Sean's. And then our most recent one here, and we're caught up, TPC Lego. Shout out to ACOB, TOT, Tyler, Stud City, and Lake, Coop, PNG, everyone in the chat, and TPC. Appreciate it, bro. If you want to drop in the chat one that you want to hear. Actually, you know what? We started off with the show, and for King Oldendorf for mentioning shout out to first-time attendees, let's go ahead and hit that shit right
You
here.
put beers in your mouth at the rent. You can meet your future spouse at the rent. You can boy all like at the rent. Buy it or set you like at the rent. It all goes down at the rent. If you stay another place, you offend. Them other hotels at the rent. The Rennie is the Rennie is the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie.
Sweet. So, good news. Got a couple more guests rolling in. So we'll go ahead and bring in a freshman attending Brickworld this year. Our first freshman of the evening. We got Fritz Bricks.
Yo.
First freshman of the night. So this got to be the most interesting one because the first question I've been asking people is what their hype level's like. So Fritz, how you feeling rolling into your first Brickworld, man?
I'm pretty pumped. I took 3 weeks off
Nice, nice.
From being in the Marine Corps to come out here. I'm already in Michigan, so I'm just
Sweet.
waiting.
Nice, man.
I don't know, like 7 probably. I'm pretty pumped. It's late right now, but I'm pumped.
Yeah, I just
don't
can't
know,
believe
man,
it's
shoot.
it's coming up close, man. It got here quick. I feel like it wasn't
I
that
was
long
going
ago.
Monday, and I'm gonna go Tuesday instead. I think.
Okay, well, so that answers the next question. So you're getting there Tuesday. How long are you staying? When are you rolling out?
Sunday.
Sunday, Tuesday to Sunday. All right,
Night.
bro. Yeah, I see. I wish I could stay all the way to Sunday night, but it just gets complicated for me to try to at least catch the evening of Father's
I could
Day.
come Monday, but I asked Sean. I was like, Sean, who's coming Monday? Because everyone else I've talked to that I know,
The
like,
diehards.
He was like, people are gonna be there. Don't worry, everyone's gonna be there. I'm like, one, I don't know who everyone is. Two, I'm like, everyone I've asked is not going Monday. I'm like,
Yeah, Tuesday is the popular day to get there. This is the first time I'll be there on a Monday. I think I might have been up there Monday last year, but I didn't even get to the Rennie. Like, I just got somewhere, crashed with my buddy Jake, got dinner, and then crashed, and then next day finally showed up and started meeting people. But yeah, dude, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to picking up? You can give us a 1, 2, 3 things.
well,
Don't say
I'm
Christmas
always-
X-Wing, because then you'll be like the 5th person for Christmas X-Wing.
I'm always looking for collections. I won't lie. I mean, I bought one coming out here like the hours before I got out here. So obviously, I'm looking for collections. But that's for whatnot. For the personal, there's 2 things I'm looking for. Yes, I'm looking for a goddamn X-wing. All right. I had one for $500, and then the guy sold it to another dude for $500, and that was, you know that meme where like someone's destroying their tabletop. That was me. I was pissed.
Well, dude, you might be in a 6-way battle with like 6 other people.
I know
looking for
someone
that
that's
thing.
got 4 right now. I know someone that's got 4 right now.
Tell them to show up to Brickworld.
They're in Florida. They ain't happening. They're in Florida.
Tell them
You got
to
4.
overnight them to someone to sell for them.
He wants too much. I told him, I was like, man, you got 4 of them. Come on, let go of 1 for a better price.
Yeah, homie hookup, man. You got to get him to give you the homie hookup.
I tried. And I've been buddies with this dude for like years. Nah. So I'm looking for one of those. But the other set, I'm looking for
outside
is
of
the
that.
Castle Joust.
All right.
From the Red Lion Knights or the Red Knights. Basically anything from that era. I'm a big Castle guy. So that was the one side I didn't get from that era.
Nice. Well, dude, I'll tell you what, man. The yard sale, dude. Like, you never know what
I'm
you might
bringing
turn up
money
on.
for the yard sale. I'm ready.
You never know what you'll turn up on. And also, too, like the last year there was like a pre-yard sale with like 15 randoms just like pulling stuff out in the lobby. I don't
But
know.
it was also like an hour late. It was like there was rumors that it would happen like earlier in the evening. Didn't happen, and then like an hour later, it was like lobby was full.
Yeah.
In a black market yard sale. Sold my banner there that night. So
I mean, I have 1,000+ figures with me right now. So like,
you bringing some for some trading?
I don't know. I mean, I'm doing a show Sunday, and then I'll do a show. I think I'm doing a show Wednesday at Brickworld, and I'm doing a seller help show, which I don't sell anything at, and then a show when I get back from Brickworld. So
that's kind of an interesting way you could go about like buying stuff at Brickworld. Just have like a bag of figs and be like, "I'll give you 2 Rexes for this retired castle set."
I'm genuinely going just to enjoy the experience because like I've never been able to go. Sean tried to get me to go last year, but like the Marine Corps was like, you thought too fast. That ain't gonna happen.
Are you familiar with Chicago in general, or is this kind of?
I've been there twice before.
So you don't really, So dude, so you still haven't really got to like, be there for like a week and eat a bunch of the food and do all that.
When I'm going,
sitting on I-94 for 4 hours.
Yeah.
There's traffic too. But
I am coming from Michigan, so I'm going from Michigan all the way over. So I am coming there. I don't know.
How long's your drive?
4 hours.
Oh, you got 4. Okay,
4
that's
hours.
pretty solid.
3 to 4. I know if it doesn't rain, it's like 2 hours, 2 or 3.
Yeah. I got like 6. If I was more than 6, I would be dreading it a little bit more. But like I do like Indianapolis is like my halfway point. So like that's kind of like my goal. I'm like, all right, get to Indianapolis, I'm halfway there. And then there's like a burger spot I stop at like an hour and a half after that. And then once I know I'm leaving the burger spot, then I'm like, all right, I'm kind of on cruise control for the last, hour and a half or so.
I also might have to get a U-Haul, so that's going to determine whether or not when I come out. Because if I do, then I'll be out there a little bit longer. Not longer, but earlier.
I'm trying to think of what was the other? Oh yeah, the other question. I guess you kind of answered it, but like, what's like one thing outside of buying Lego that you're looking forward to the most? Whether it's like, getting the food,
I'm
just meeting
excited
people.
to-
Yeah.
Because like most people, I've only met one person in the Lego space, or no, two people in the Lego space remotely, or like even like a little bit, and that was Duck Bricks at a Bricks and
Okay.
Mayfigs grand opening out here in California, and then Jander. I actually went back the last time I came home from California to Michigan. I met up with him. We had a beer. We went to a BAM store. We went to I think a Walmart, picked up some Lego, and it was an awesome experience for like not meeting too many people. Although I've met a couple other people here and there, but yeah, I mean it's been a pretty good time. Everyone I've met in the Lego community, so I'm excited for
Nice.
that. I'm gonna go see Whoppy up at what town is that? I don't know.
West
Go
Bend.
visit West Bend. There you go. Gonna go up there. I have someone I might trade him just for fun. See what he says, and then I'm gonna go see Bricks and Matrix Madison, and go see another buddy of mine up in Wisconsin.
Here we go. Make a trip out of it, man. See, that's why
Why not?
the very first year I went, I didn't even go to public days. I went to my first ever Cubs game, and that was awesome. I went with my dad. It was like Father's Day week, so it was his first time at Wrigley Field, my first time there. But for the last like 3 years, I always like look at the schedule, and like they're either the way their schedule is, the only games they have are like Friday night and like Saturday night. I'm like, okay, I can't do that. So it's like the best way to try to catch a Cubs game during Brickworld week is like a Tuesday or Wednesday, and so hasn't really been able to work out schedule wise so far. But real quick here, just try to stay on top of these so we don't get super behind again. Smoky Smokes coming through with the 15 months of Girth Gang membership. He's hyped for Brickworld 25, and he wants to hear a little Freako. Speaking of Freako, I bought one last year. I wouldn't mind having a second one so I can one to rock, one to stock. But for Smoky Smokes, here is Freako.
I remember the time when Eddie went Freako. When he grew up fast and Padme was his Freako. Came out swinging his saber longer than a light pole. I remember, yeah I do. His midi-chlorian shot right through.
There it is. Bought it last year at Brickworld. Minty fresh at the yard sale. Would love to get another one, man. Because I don't know. This one's sentimental.
No, you need this now, Brent.
Oh wait, hold on. What do you got there? Let me see here. I can't see
Magnets.
the magnet. Oh, and it's the hold on.
Yeah.
Oh dang. So, dude, those are sick. I have that. Huh? No. Oh yeah. No, that's the figure from this. I almost thought that.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost thought that was the.
You got the
like,
Annie, and you got the chieftain, and you got extra pilot.
I was almost thinking that was Hoth Han with the freaking lightsaber and shit. Yeah, no, I'd like to find one. Honestly, even used, I wouldn't mind buying for a decent deal just to have one built. If I have to take it apart, rebuild it, or whatever. But yeah, I'd like to find a Freako. Oh yeah, I guess. Tyler, what are you looking to buy this year? What's on your target? Christmas X-Wing? Oh, oh, you got one. You're chilling.
Looks
Oh, you
like
got
you can
one.
go
I
for a
forgot.
second one though.
Oh, you got. Yeah, are you gonna go for number 2?
Oh, it's another lunchbox.
No,
Nope.
he said he's not going for
only
number 2.
one.
Respectable.
No,
There's like 7 other people going for it. So.
Well, yeah, I'm lucky. I got mine in 2022, way before any of the crazy, hype of dozens of and thousands of people wanted it. But I'll say this much. I mean, like, sure, like I'm up for anything 08 to 2012. Like that's just like first and foremost. No matter what swings my way, but I guess like 5 things that like I'm extra looking for just for like an extra reason, I guess. A 2007 Droid Battle Pack sealed, a Darth Vader box, Hailfire and Spider Droid, so I can complete this finally. The Comic-Con thing, I can finally get done parting it together. So those 2 sealed. Clone Walker Battle Pack just to finally get one. Always looking for a good deal on that. Like I'd pay $70 for a sealed one on that. If like that's, I mean, maybe even 80. It goes for like 100, 110. So I'd go 80 for it. I've just always wanted one. Wanted one sealed. 2008 ATAP is another one, just like strictly that I just want a sealed one. And then a little bit of like a deep cut here. I mean, not really, but like, I mean, because I don't think I'd want a sealed one of this, at least not yet. I mean, if it's a super good deal, sure, but I don't think I'd want a sealed one just on the fact of it literally could lead to half the pieces breaking. But I do want a UCS Obi-Wan Jedi Starfighter. And the thing is, like, I would be perfectly content if I got a used one, for a good deal, and it looked complete or it is complete. Preferably not a lot of dust on it, but like that's one of those where like I would be fine with just taking a used one, cleaning it up a little bit as is, and just putting it on my shelf. Like, because again, I don't think cracking a sealed one on that is really worth it. I mean, it's probably going to be 30% broke by the end of it. So, those are like the direct wants. But like, I mean, even like last year and this year, I mean, I'm definitely going in more with like a strict idea, and like I don't think I'm gonna like weave too much out of the ordinary of like what I kind of want. Like I feel like for a while there, I mean, and especially when I was younger, but like even like 22 and 23 Brickworld, I feel like there was a third of the budget that kind of just got taken up with like stuff that like it's cool in the moment, but like it's not really part of like the grand plan of like my collection, and ate up a third of the budget there. You know what I mean? Unlike, but last year and this year, I feel like I'm going to go in there and, sure, if it's something too good to pass up for the price, I'll grab it. But I feel like, I mean, with the budget I'm bringing, I mean, there's no way I don't get the 5 or 6 things I want as long as I find them. And the thing is, I just don't know how much I want to deviate from those, So, like, I mean, that's kind of where I'm going with this Brickworld.
Nice. Oh my gosh, sorry. Nice, man. I'm excited. For me, it's like all I can really think about is Freako, because I want another one. But I'm kind of just freeballing it this year, man. I don't really know. I guess I would like to actually commit to buying some of the like first wave Harry Potter sets that I want. I kind of like say that I'm going to every year, and like spend my white whale to grab those sets for a while. So it would be nice to check a couple more off the list. Dan Flower coming through with the 1999 20 piece, basically. Channel member Dan, appreciate you so much, dude. Was gonna come, but Tyler took all my money. Oh damn, how'd that happen? I hope everyone has fun. I'll have to live vicariously through you all. I'll try to sneak it in next year. Well, Dan, would love if you can make it next year, man. Definitely try to commit to making 2026 happen. Dan, I know you didn't mention a super, but if you want to drop a super or a super chat song you want to hear in the comments, let us know. PNG, I know you're saying you got a roll, but any closing thoughts? Anything else you got to say about this year's Brickworld? Anything you want to plug and any of that stuff?
I think that it's going to be epic. There's so many new people coming. So many of the Girth Gang. So it's going to be fun to hang out with all those people. In terms of plugging anything, I think I'm going to pull a Tyler and do a black market shop in my room. So come up and take a look.
There you go. All right. I like it. I'm a similar, like obviously I have the trade of the Brick Rips card shop that I'm focusing on mostly, but I definitely I'm not gonna bring like a ton of Lego to sell, but I'm definitely gonna bring like, I don't know, whatever sets I can fit in my car to maybe move around if anyone's interested. Or I'll trade with you. Who knows?
You think
We'll
it's
figure
worth
something
it?
out.
I think it's a good idea to bring sets. I've been contemplating. Like I have a crap load of figures, obviously, but
I guess
have
it
a lot
kind of.
sets near
I
Michigan.
guess it really
mean,
just
I think
depends on what
sets-
you're.
Yeah, what you're looking for. I mean,
Yeah.
figures. I mean, I bought figgies from people off to the side.
I was coming, not expecting to spend any money on figures, just like sets I wanted for my personal collection, or to sell anything. That was the other thing. People keep on asking me if I'm going to sell. I'm just like, I don't really want to, but I might here and there, little bits. Got to pay for the trip. The long trip from California over here. Shy knows, and I brought my kids.
Complete sidebar, but Jedi Stone just reminded me. Said Halle Berry, thinking about Halle Burton. Shout out to the Indiana Pacers because
Dude,
they
he hit a jumper with 0.3 seconds left to put him up.
Dude, I'm telling you, today at work, my buddy was like, "Who you got tonight?" And I'm like, "I'm telling you, dude. Like, sure, OKC had the best record all year. Sure, they have more talent, but like the way the Pacers are playing, though, they're like the best fourth quarter.
They don't give up. They've turned it over like 80 times a night. They don't give up.
The best like fourth quarter team to ever touch an NBA court. Like it's insane. Like whoever they're playing can look like they're controlling the game. And while we're talking about it, dude, huge shout out to Miles Turner, who was at Brickworld last year and obviously has a more important business this year.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. I believe like typically we usually go to like Miller's Ale House to watch like game 3 or game 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm even though they beat my Cavaliers, shout out to Miles Turner.
Soundly, too.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Huge shout out to Miles Turner, who was a Brickworld attendee last year, and obviously we know he would be there this year, but you know, got more important fish to fry for sure. So we'll be cheering him on from Brickworld. That's gonna be
Did you
fun.
see him getting off the plane the other day? He had the Culture Kings Mall shirt on.
Oh, nice!
It
No,
was
I
so
didn't see that
cold.
one.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I love some Culture Kings merch. That's all I'm going to be wearing at Brickworld is ACOB merch and Culture Kings.
Sonics.
So, but PNG, dude, thank you so much for popping in, man.
Yeah.
Me and Sean kind
Always
of
appreciate the invite.
Yeah, of course. I wish I would have thought about, more people to send invites to like a couple days in advance, but everyone showing up tonight is showing up on like a couple hours notice. So huge thanks to everyone popping in like literally last minute when me and Sean are just like, oh, we probably should have people cycle in and out tonight. But yeah, man, I got one more popping in. I don't want to spoil who it is, but I should have one more popping in before we wrap it up. But yeah, dude, super stoked to see you in a couple days, man.
Yeah,
it feels good to be
all
like
you guys in a few days, and grab some beers Tuesday.
Absolutely,
Dinner somewhere, obviously.
Yeah,
go to the Fox and the Hound so Coop can finally get his water.
Dude,
yeah, I'm hoping this year.
We're doing Fox and Hound at least twice. We're thinking.
I think Tuesday. I think we got to go Tuesday again this year.
Yeah, what's the second day? What do you think?
Friday,
it depends on when.
Treat it as a Friday.
Well,
late because it's open late. I'm pretty sure, like fairly.
Miller's
late.
is open late. I would like to do like 2, I think, right? Yeah. I would like to do Miller's again for one of the NBA games. So I guess it just depends on when, which night the game 3 is gonna fall on.
I'm checking the schedule right now.
I feel like it started early this year.
I know it did, right?
So Wednesday is game 3.
Wednesday's game 3.
I mean, that's when we went there last year.
Wednesday, Miller's Ale House.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wednesday, Miller's Ale House. We'll talk them into just giving us like the bar area room to ourselves again.
We'll make a call ahead of time. Look, we got 30 people.
Oh God, dude, that's another thing too. And I'm telling you, I think that's why we got to go to Fox and Hound twice, is because Fox and Hound, like
the space,
they can house big parties much easier than some of these other places.
I mean, table wise, especially, but even post meal, it's like. If you want to have, if 10 people are on Pong, 10 people want to play a little pool, you got 5 over on the couch. Like, there's plenty of room for
plenty.
It's perfect. Not just like one big huddle, and it's not, everyone at a table where it's like, sure, while you're eating, but like after 40 minutes at the table, it's like once you get up and moving, it's like,
right.
If I want to say hey to Padawan and he's 9 chairs down, then after the food, you know what I'm saying? Then you're able to, plenty of room in there to just actually
mingle,
formulate different conversations and little subgroups for a couple minutes of chatter, like that type of thing.
So freaking stoked on that. But, anyways, PNG.
All right. I'll see
Feels
you
great.
guys.
It feels
see you
great
guys
to
in a couple
say
days.
we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
See you,
Good
man.
weekend.
To it.
Safe
Later,
travels
bro.
to you all.
You
Later.
too,
Yep,
man.
you too,
Yeah,
man.
you too.
And the last
What a
guest
good damn guy,
of the
man.
night. What a legend. I can't wait to see him again. But I thought we were done with guests for the night, but we got
Give us a
one
hint.
more.
Can we guess?
Oh man, he's tall. Tall.
It's not
Well,
Austin.
see, I
okay,
learned.
hold on,
I
hold on.
learned for the first time. Padawan's only like 5'8". I did not know that.
Okay.
Padawan always
He's
gave me.
been on the
vibes
show
of like a
before.
6'2".
Yes, here's your hints. Been on the show before. Tall, relatively kind of new-ish in the Lego space, kind of. Doesn't live that far from Brickworld, Chicago.
Do I know him?
I think we all definitely know him. Man,
CPA.
this
Gotta
might
be
give it away. This
Oh,
might give it away,
okay.
but he really, really loves
Oh,
Bionicle. But hold up, this is
what?
not
Doesn't look
who
like
I was gonna.
CPA.
All right, hold on. I got to bring them both in because
I was like, that's not me.
we just got intercepted as I'm like hyping up CPA's intro. Here's Sean the freaking Wireway, boys.
Sean the White Way. That's
Sorry. I totally
Come on, man. What kind of show is this?
I'm in Sean the Wireway.
What is happening?
I'm in shock. Sean the Wireway.
was that bright out at 8:12?
He's
I
California.
mean, I'm in Cali, man.
Well, no, that's why I said 8:12.
West Coast, baby.
Let me show you a little sneak previews.
Damn. Holy shit.
Dude, I swear it looks like I've been to that Airbnb before. Is that an Airbnb?
No,
Okay, never mind.
it's my second pet. No, it's my my in-laws' house. Little 1-2. You know,
How big of a super for you to jump in that pool?
Oh. How much did you say?
Can I take off?
Hunch?
Well, the glasses can't go. You know that.
Hunch?
Oh no, it'd have
That's
to
not
be
that
way
much.
more than a hunch. Yeah, it's like
500.
I have no clothes here. We're not
He's
staying
gonna
here.
ruin the Tommy Bahamas if he jumps in there.
I don't mind about. I mean, if it's enough to replace the Tommy B's, then it's fine.
Tommy Bees.
The
Look
bees
at
ain't
this.
cheap, man.
Tommy B's are an 80 piece, dude. That's like legit. Unless you got the coupe. Shout out the coupe. You gotta get the 25 disky Father's Day special. Listen, guys, I'm really, you guys know, no one wanted to be on tonight's broadcast more than me, but I don't know what you shared with our friends, but yeah, we had a still ongoing, pretty serious situation out here in LA. and
Oh
we had
yeah,
to
no,
drop-
I've explained nothing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we just had to drop everything and get out here. So my sincere apologies, but I've been, as you guys saw, popping in when and where I can, and you guys have done a fantastic job. Regards Brickworld, it's looking better than it was last week, I would say, or whatever the hell. I feel like I'm in a big continuous one big long day since all this happened, but yeah, it should be good. But the actual days and all that is still maybe a little up in the air, but I'm hoping to do the full regalia like I've stated, the Monday thing. So we shall see. So fingers crossed, prayers up, all that stuff. Every day is like little baby steps. The outlook is a lot better, but we're not out of the woods yet. And but again, don't let any of this slow anybody down. Keep the hype train going. I just felt like I, kind of owed it to everybody to tell you why I wasn't here. So
Well, I appreciate it, man, because I guess I didn't even really ask you like beforehand, like what I should say. So I guess I just kind of left it up in the air. Left it a
that's fine.
mystery.
I figured whatever. I mean, it is
Dude,
what it is.
to be honest, Sean, I don't know how much of this you've listened to, but we were gonna hit like leaks for like 20 minutes and then bring in guests, but we've had guests rolling in the entire time, so it's been we've been keeping busy. So
Yeah, look, Hype Stream's one of those ones where it's like, sure, there's a little get cooped spash out there, things happening, news leaks, rumors, but if it turns into it's just about the love and appreciation we have for Brickworld and being all fired up for going, then I'm all for it. And that looks like what it's been tonight. And I'm just always floored by the amount of friends that pop through by the for these types of shows, and it's just kind of a shit show, but it's a fun shit show, where
Yeah.
it's just like everybody kind of coming through. Hi everybody on the panel. Hi guys. Sorry, I'm just kind of jumping in.
No, you're good, bro.
I got to
We're
get
glad to
back,
see
and I
you.
know it sounded like you were winding down and everything, but I'm gonna get
Yo,
back.
Sean,
and,
is that
yeah.
not a Mark sent a 20
Yeah, dude,
gifted
check this out.
membership?
Super
The
hype.
pool? Jump in the
Yeah.
pool?
20 gifted. Is that
a
enough for the
20
pool?
I mean, guys, I honestly don't have clothes, man. So like,
Yeah, that's why you have a drying rack or something, right?
yeah, we'll put my
Just raw
luxurious-
dog it for
That's
the
why
rest
they
of
got
the
a
day.
Walmart down the street. Go
There's
grab a little,
kids here, man.
a couple $5 graphic
You don't have to
tees,
take
man.
anything off. You just have to get in.
I'm not gonna
Just-
go like
he
full Indiana Bones out here.
He walks to
No, we're not
Walmart,
expecting
just
no
soaking
skinny
wet.
dip, man. I mean,
Save it for
damn.
Brickworld.
Wait,
Save it for
Sean,
Brickworld.
come on. Sean, if this ain't enough to
You're wanting somebody really wants to see a dino around here, and I just don't know.
Sean, if this ain't enough to get you in the water. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna play the whole thing.
Oh.
Let's get wet.
No, I would. But I mean, there's like people over here, and
No, you're good, bro.
screw
You're
it.
I'm
good.
sure they want to see it too.
No, but you're good, Sean. Yeah, we kind of we're sort of CPA was the very last guest I was
Oh well,
introducing
he's
for
more
the night.
interesting than me.
Before
I'll go,
before you rudely interrupted your own
yeah.
stream.
Me interrupting people? Never. What are you talking about? Never, not once. What are you talking about?
But Sean, so I was about to. Oh, hey, what up, Mini Sean?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I was just gonna say. So I've been asking like 3 questions to all the guests tonight. Pretty much just like when they're getting there, when they're getting out, hype levels, what they're looking forward to buying. Oh, Sean's lagging out a little bit. Oh, no, you're back. But yeah, Sean, you want to give us a quick, it seems like there's 7 people looking for Christmas X-Wings. If you want to just give us a real quick before you go, like, if you can hopefully make it, what you're looking forward to the most in terms of like a thing or an event or like anything you're looking forward to trying to buy before you go.
Courtesy of Rich's Bricks, I've placed an order, so shout out to
Oh, okay. A little
Tyler,
pre-convention
I'm probably just
buy.
going to do all of them because, as you know, I think when I sent you that, I left the next morning, so I have not been to storage yet. So we'll take those. I don't know, man. It's like it's weird how Brickworld turns into dino season for me. I guess because that's when all these drops happen.
Yeah.
And now I'm like filling gaps, getting that way. But no, regards Star Wars. Look, I still need a freshie Endor bunks. Although my luck, I'm gonna do that, and that'll be the next UCS. So I'm a mid on that. If there's a Stelio, fine, but I'm not gonna pay like market, which is what Fritz 400, 500. I don't even know. Like I'm not paying that for it. So
A sealed one, like
Yeah.
350. I think.
yeah. So like if somebody at the yard he busts a 2-piece and it's a freshie, like then I wouldn't mind having a whatever. So that and I don't know, man. I did hear a little bit about the X-Wing thing, and it's just I gotta smile every time.
Dude, there's
I
so
hear-
many people, Sean. Look what you started.
And we know why they want it now. I mean, because we got something else coming. But like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why it can't be just 5 people all of a sudden decided they want the X-Wing this year.
I think people are like, I got to get it before this bitch goes up.
See, there you go. So mine, I mean, my deal will never be topped. I just want to go on the record. And it happened at Brickworld, so anything's possible, I guess, but probably not that deal. I think if you're sub a K, you're probably doing all right nowadays. I haven't looked in a while, but yeah.
Nice, man.
I don't know,
Well,
man. I don't know. I'm trying to. I think retired stuff. I think any Jedi stuff. I think even if they remake it, it's cool. I kind of want to be a semi completionist with Jedi stuff and dinos, and then there'll be this rando. Someone will have a fucking videos boombox that I still need, and I'll be like, I'll give you 35 and a chicken sandy for it. Let's go.
Costco.
Little Koski dog, Alex Toys, rest in peace. Have we
I
covered
know,
that awful
dude.
news?
dude, we did not
Alex
cover
is
that.
gone.
We did not cover that. So
Alex Toys is gone. The ledge. We're
I-
still gonna go by and pay respects. I want to
Dude.
like toss a battle pack at the door or something, you know.
Yeah. So at some point,
Sprinkle some poly bags on it.
Yeah,
Sprinkle a monkey kid poly bag on the door.
Yeah, it's like ashes. I was gonna bring up my second vlog that I literally just kind of posted. It was almost like an ACOB appetizer. I dropped it right before, and it has footage from what we didn't know was going to be our last time in Alex Toys. So
this is why I'm so bummed. Like, I forget the revenue. I really wish there was like a clean way just to play music, you know, actual music, not just ACOB music, but like actual music, and not get dinged for it. You know what I mean? We could make a really sappy love song kind of thing for it. You know, I mean, I guess we'll make our own. But yeah,
we could.
Shout out to Alex and his toys. They hated us every time we went in, and we were the only customers.
Dude, yeah.
And we actually spent. It was weird.
Let me full screen this real quick.
What if you guys were a Catalyst? They're like, I don't want to deal with those guys anymore.
We spent money there, and they still hated. Like, they were angry every time we walked in, and we weren't even like. I mean, and by the way, we're being goofballs, but we're still like talking like this. You know, we weren't like actual nuisances. So like, I think they just hated customers, which is like, it's shocking they made it as far as.
Well, I think it's just because like we rolling in a group, and they like think we're gonna.
Dude, they only made it like 15 months. They only opened in like 2022.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, and so then of course, like a bully, I guess, once I notice they're aggravated, of course, I'm going to go up there and be like, you got any more retired boys in the back? They're like, what? I'm like, how'd you guys get Monkey Kid, man? That shit's like specific to age. How did you guys get that here? They had a weirdly big selection of Monkey Kid. It was bizarre. But
they also had like retired Jurassic parts, which Sean, if you get around to watching the second vlog, I noticed that there was a Jurassic Park set that was there last year that was there the year before.
Yeah, no, I think it was the was it the
like the brown looking T-Rex with some kind of vehicle.
Oh, I had that, but I think I got the years are starting to blend together, but I got the fossil ones, you know.
That was the year before. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're all blend together, but yeah, no, they're good for. Anyways, whatever. Rest in peace, Alex Toys.
Yeah.
I will say this. Here's my summary, and then I'm gonna roll. Look, I know we've heard that some of our friends
Sean the sideways way.
Sean the side.
What's going on? Oh, I don't like that. I'd rather hang up than have the wrong aspect ratio. Listen,
Sean the sideways.
This is this year, okay? This is the year of change, right? So I mean, you know, we heard our friend, you know, Ryan's not making it. We've got a couple people not making it. Shy's trying to pull this bullshit shorty boy that he's doing this year. We're gonna still maximize the fun. You know, things are changing, but it's like Alex Toys is gone. So it's like, you know what? We've run a couple of these traditions for a few years, and now we're gonna make new ones, man. You know, that's it. 100%. And I hate to be sappy and all that, but it's lemonade. Look, you've got Seeps is doing some big time stuff. Shout out to Seeps. We're working together.
We were about to
on
get
something.
into that before you interrupted.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to spoil, but Seeps and I have got some stuff cooking, and we're doing some stuff with. I mean, he can share it all, but there's some big time, big league stuff happening. Of course, set release, little samey as last year, but a completely different idea. And you know, a couple other surprises I'm forgetting, but the point is, we're going to be able to like make new memories and do new stuff. And the most exciting for those who aren't coming, we got this whole new crop. We got the UK boys in the house. We got the Tot boys coming. There's going to be all this new energy. Fritzy's coming out for the first time. Like, it's going to be crazy. Jandern's coming. So like, I get it, and it's always a bummer whenever that happens. And hell, my trip is kind of still, you know, I mean, so we'll make the most of it, you know. But it is a year of change, and that's cool, because you know, you do too much samey stuff, it's like, you know, like you said, Tyler always is checking hype levels. Right now, I'm at a 1,005. I'm like ready to roll, but it's like we got some stuff hanging, and we'll see. So.
Well, we're all hoping for the best, man. The absolute best. Been thinking about you for the last week or so. Ooh, Fred's got the Freako boy. There we go.
Ooh, freaks.
Getting a little freaky over there.
Yeah, by the way, I like how the sale of Freako speeders is just, you know, kind of climbed the ranks with a stupid song. We should make songs about something we still need to get, you know what I mean? Well, Brent has one.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one. I'm gonna try to get another one this year.
Dinos are through the roof. Has nothing to do with the movie coming out at all. You know?
Sean,
That
Sean,
song is driven so much pricing. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Sean, before you dip, show some love
Yeah.
to Mark here for the 20 gifted, man. That's
Holy
insane.
Gotta jump in the pool.
Yeah, is that
I would
enough
love
to jump in the
I
pool?
really would. It's really like inappropriate.
Do a Rennie pool jump then.
I will. I'll do a Rennie pool jump. I'll do an RPG.
Ooh.
I will do an RPG.
Slips and falls in.
Rennie pool jump, RPG.
Yeah, RPG. We'll do one of those. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
You guys
All right,
will get
Sean.
you get to see my luxurious body, so that's fine.
I'll do it with you.
My body will be ready. Everyone look at Brent while we're doing it. How about that? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not jumping in there with a crispy band shirt. That's not happening. You know, we got to keep those fresh.
Oh yeah, no, you got to keep them fresh for sure.
Last thing, dude, huge shout out. It is the coolest thing ever. Everybody is sending us pics of their orders. Shout out to the Creator Lake, dude. I mean, just the merch. Everybody's geared up, ready to go. Tyler's got my little care package. Shout out to Tyler and Rich's Bricks for holding it down with that. But just seeing everybody, man, I'm they'll DM me just innocently with their little collection, and I'm like really getting in there. I'm like, what does it look like? What does it feel like? How's the fit? How are the boobs? How's the, so like, everybody's sending their pics. Everybody's hyped up, and I'm so happy. Everybody seemingly loving it in hand, which is, the most important thing, that they are really happy with it. And yeah. So much for 5 minutes. I said I would do 5 minutes. It's impossible.
It's all good, bro. I'm glad you popped in, bro.
Yeah, dude.
As much as you interrupted my beautiful introduction to CPA. No, but Sean, I'm glad you popped on, bro. We're all hoping for the best for you. But still, it's still Seanberg, even if you're not there.
We will figure it out. We will find a way. Life finds a way. It's like life found his way back online.
I'll just walk around with like my phone and you on the FaceTime call everywhere I go if you're not there.
That's fine. That's fine. You will. I'll get you like a proton pack sized battery, and you'll just have to carry me around the whole time.
Yeah,
that's fine.
there you go.
I'll be at the Yardy negotiating deals over Brent's shoulder. It'll be great.
Here, negotiate with this
What do
guy.
you got? 125. I'll do 75 cash in a fucking 501st. So give you a helmet hold deluxe maybe if you're lucky. I don't know.
Get you a double cheeseburger and $70. Call it a deal.
Look, I'll give you. I'll give you some. What's your shrimp you like, Tyler? The
Bang Bang.
Yeah.
I'll give you a half ord of Bang Bangs and a 501st Specialist BP. Let's go. All right, boys. So see you later.
Right.
CPA, take it away. Killing it, dude. Later.
Sean, thanks so much for popping in, bro.
See you later, Sean.
All right, I guess Sean can interrupt his own show. Jeez Louise.
I'll allow it just this once.
I'm going to shift some people around. Oh, so as I was saying, boys, so I was going to, I was getting along the hints of, well, he really likes Bionicle. And then, a couple people started guessing. So CPA, bro, I've been asking everyone, kind of the three same questions here. How many years of Brickworld you got under your belt? Is this number 3 for you, right?
This is number 3.
How does the hype levels of number 3, how's it feel compared to the last couple of years?
With as Shy was going through his explanation of how he's feeling, I really related to that. Unfortunately, the stream definitely helps, and akin to Shy, once I get there, it's going to completely change. I'll be able to turn off normal life and get into the Brickworld life vibes pretty much right away is what I'm expecting. So feeling a little down. Work has been just rough the last 6 months or so, 5 months.
I feel that. Yep.
So for better or for worse, the time will be taken off, and I'll have my work laptop with me. I do not plan doing work on it. It's more of a just in case measure, but I will, as the days get closer, and I'll be off Monday, Tuesday, even though I won't be going until Wednesday. One of those people. Sorry, guys.
Just showing up on the Wednesday. Huh?
The Wednesday crew up. Mr. CPA and I will be driving out Wednesday morning, hoping to come out first thing in the morning. So Driving out will be some nice couple hours to sort of just kind of get in the zone. Monday, Tuesday, doing some prep work because I've literally done pretty much nothing for Brickworld Chicago this year, which also doesn't help with the hype because I know last year I was like making some shorts and stuff to prep for Brickworld Chicago, doing some other things, working on some little projects here and there. But
you did a story post.
I did, yeah. I was like, I want to know who's going. I need to get a short and little ballot to figure out who's going out there. So exciting to see a lot of more yes votes than no, which maybe the no people just didn't vote. Could have also been the case. But I think it was like 60% was yes, which was awesome to see. So I'm looking forward to driving up on Wednesday.
I was in that 60%.
One thing that's different from last year is this year I will be staying on site at the Rennie.
There we go.
Nice. First time you get to do that. Nice.
Yeah, last year I had hotel points, which covered the entire trip. It was kind of a no-brainer, even though I had to drive back and forth. But getting that whole week free, essentially, was nice. But being on site, it's going to be... it will elevate the hype pretty much instantly because I'll be able to check in, drop the stuff off, not have to worry. Oh, do I have everything? Am I gonna have to make it?
It's so nice because it's like again, if you need a 30-minute break at 4 p.m., you can go up to your room. You know what I mean? Like you come right back down. You know, and you know, I mean, just I don't know. I just view it like there's just a certain luxury to it that like is worth some dollar figure to me. I mean, who knows what, but I mean, you know, it's worth some monetary value to me when I know that at any given point, you know, 3 a.m, 5, like whatever it is, like I can just like there's no worry, you know, no matter how tired or you know, if I do a little drink, whatever it is, like I just walk right, you know, escalator up to the elevator, and then I'm there. You know what I mean? Like there's just no, you don't got to go outside for nothing. You don't got to drive yourself, Uber. You don't got to go down the street. It's not 10 minutes away. It's like I don't know. There's just a certain. Truly is a luxury, in my opinion, just being able to go right up to your room.
And you get complimentary wellness checks. How great is that?
Yeah,
that is true. Everyone make sure they're out of the room by 10 a.m. Otherwise, you're gonna get checked on.
Don't sleep in too long. Yeah. So, CPA. I know. I don't know. Oh my God. I know you don't have a ton of time. I can't talk tonight. Sean, the White Way.
Got some time. We got some
all
time.
over the place. All right, cool. Because I know Sean. I was kind of getting. Sean had to pop in right at the same time there. Anything that you're looking forward to buying? Anything on your radar? What do you got your sights set on?
So
Christmas X-Wing?
No, I don't know if I could justify spending more than a couple $100 on an old set like that. I just the cost benefit of knowing everything that I could buy Lego related with that money. I'm just like, I missed it. Whatever, it is what it is. I don't personally have the hype that other people have behind that set anyways, so that helps. But last year I only spent probably $20 or $30.
Damn.
Just because I wasn't looking for anything per se. I'm trying to keep the expenses low throughout the week. So, and honestly, I'm going to keep it the same this year. I brought money just in case I saw something, but probably do the same this year. Not necessarily looking for anything. You know, if there's a couple cool figs that catch my eye that aren't too pricey, I might grab. But I mean, all in all, yeah, I'm not looking to buy in too much.
You gotta have a couple bananas set aside for the yard sale.
Gotta get some of those cool figs with dual molded legs and arms so you can make more shorts, man.
That's true.
Yeah,
you gotta feed the beast.
I'll be like I said, I'll be looking out for some of those figs with sweet printing or the dual moldies and stuff like that I think might be useful for fig bashing. So that's definitely always on the back burner, always.
There you go. So you're getting in on Wednesday. When are you leaving?
We are leaving Monday morning, pretty much when that Monday crew leaves.
Okay, cool. So
you guys be part of the Monday breakfast?
Yeah, that'll be a first this year. Whatever time that ends up being.
One of these years I'll stay for that. One of these years. Let's see. What's one more thing? I guess anything particular. It could be a very small thing, could be a big thing. It could be, you know, your first pop in at Portillo's. It could be, you know, the yard sale. It can be World of Lights. It can be whatever. Anything that you're most excited for, or just something particular that's been on your mind. Anything, you know, eventful that, you know, I don't know how well it's known. As Sean kind of hinted at it, but anything eventful going on with you?
Well, yeah, there's that. But I'll say this first because it was most evident last year. And I know Sean's not here. He usually is the one that says this. But for me, it's honestly the big question mark or the unknown, the thing that you don't know is going to happen is what I'm looking forward to. Because, I mean, the eventful thing for me that's happening this year that is known is a result of something that I had no idea was going to happen last year.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I'm looking forward to the thing that's not, that I don't have on the schedule, on the plan. But I certainly hope happens because it's going to be awesome, whatever it is.
Can we say it? Or is it still like a...
I mean, I don't even know what the hell he's talking about.
I'm being serious. Like, so last year I happened across the Bricklink designer program booth table, did that whole experience. And this year, and it is known because on the stream, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago?
A couple streams ago, yeah.
Mark mentioned it. I'll be working with the Bricklink design or the Bricklink team, and we'll be revealing the finalists for Series 8 live in person. In the plan right now is the ballroom on Saturday at noon.
Damn. Wait, so the finalist is in the actual 5 sets that we will be able to pre-order.
The actual 5 sets. Yep.
Oh, dude.
That's gonna be dope, dude. Dubs in the chat for CPA, guys. That's gonna be sweet.
That's
especially on a public day too. There's gonna be a lot of people.
I know. We're hoping to get a lot of public people. You know, market it right as like because it's an official Lego reveal. Which I don't know if is that a first. Certainly,
I don't know if it's been done like that.
I think it's a first at an event. Besides maybe like Scarebrick.
Yeah, some international.
They actually have like Lego staff at that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there's gonna be Lego staff here, but you know what I mean.
So yeah, I'm super pumped about that. It hasn't been announced who the co-host will be. I have a reel/short planned for hopefully Saturday, which will announce a little bit more information. So we'll wait for that. Be on the lookout for that as far as who my co-host will be. So I'm very excited.
They're definitely going to be there in person, right? It's not going to be some Zoom call in.
Correct. Yeah. Everything. It'll be in person. Yep. Yep. And for those who won't be there, it will be live streamed on the Lego Bricklink YouTube channel, like the previous two streams have been. So we'll still have that opportunity. There are many European and people
at least the stream will be on YouTube and not on like Bricklink's website.
Hopefully Lego can learn a thing or two from the BDP team.
Hopefully that dragon wins for the 7th time in a row.
Hey, you never know, that dragon might be popping up.
I mean, if it does, man, I mean, I'm gonna be screaming so loud in that damn room.
And I'll welcome it. We don't exactly know what to expect, honestly. Whether it'll be packed out, whether it'll be kind of chill and more low key as far as the community presence. But public day, trying to get the word out there. So I feel like that's the most important thing, is just letting people know that it's going to be happening. That should be the hardest part. Once people know, I think it'll catch some eyes, which will be awesome.
Yeah, man. And I think there's some Ninjago stuff happening also.
Yeah, there's a premiere that Saturday as well later on in the day.
Yeah, that'll be hype.
It's exciting, man. Let's see. Before we kind of get to wrapping up a little bit, I know I don't have any more guests or anybody popping in. We got a couple supers. Jay Sparrow coming through with the 10-piece, and he's a channel member. Huge shout out to Jay Sparrow. Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong. Was he an OG of your chat?
He's 100% been in my chats. I can't fully say if he was OG to me or if it was just natural crossover. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But he's definitely in my chat. So shout out to Jay Sparrow.
Huge shout out to Jay Sparrow. Sparrow, however you want, tomato. Then we got shout out to been talking about all the UK boys coming over this year. Kuhan coming through with the 19 months of Girth Gang membership. Got to hit the sack. It's 4:20 a.m. Hey, that's a good time. See you all at Brickworld. So I think for these two, since Jay Sparrow didn't tell us which super chat song he wants, but Hans mentioning Brickworld, I think it's only right. I think we've hit it twice, but might as well hit it one more time. Feed into the hype.
Put beers in your mouth at the ring. You can meet your future spouse at the ring. You can boy your like at the ring. Buy it or set you like at the ring. It all goes down at the Rennie. If you stay another place, you offend the mother hotels at the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie is the Rennie. The Rennie is the Rennie.
Brickworld 2025 is like a week away, less than a week away. Monday's coming up real quick.
Bro, think about, dude. I mean, hold up. I mean, so at this very moment, I mean, Thursday to Friday is one, Friday to Saturday, Saturday to Sunday, Sunday to Monday. So we're like 90 hours away. At least until I'm a part of the Monday crew. I mean, I know so there's gonna be some people there earlier, but 90 hours away until I'm touched down.
So I'm sorry. Sorry. Anyways, I just want to hit this real quick as Dan donated $20 earlier, and we didn't really have a super for him. But he's coming through with the 21 months, and this one has not been played yet. It's one of my absolute favorites. Is this one right here? Oops, I clicked the wrong.
I got heaters to the left, heaters to the right. When I fix the Joker hippo, I'ma party all night. But never in my life did I ever have a set that I wanna make my wife. Don't want no house, don't want no kids. All you gotta give me is 40 fucking figs. 40 fucking figs, 40 fucking figs. I even do a bid for 40 fucking figs. Dear Lordy, my body needs the 40. 40 fucking figs, 40 fucking figs.
Might be my personal favorite. Oh, dude, the shirts are ready. Hold on, let me see this.
Dude.
Let me see this.
I mean, that's why I'm extra hyped today, man.
Let's go, bro.
Whoa.
Bro, got the Rennie shirt locked in too, man.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the whole salute for the week. I mean, I'll probably bring all. I mean, I'll kind of feel the vibes out for like what I want to do. But yeah, I mean, of course, we got the classics in there. I mean, we got
the far right one, the Rennie one, or the walk away meme.
The pink right here, the pink in the middle.
Okay.
So pink in the middle, the white and the blue were all classics. But I got, dude, this tan and this black one. I mean, all right, like look, dude. Look, I am not gonna like, but the black one, dude, that black shirt that I wear, I'm saving that for probably a Friday. Look, dude, confidence level goes up about 10 in that one. So I am beyond excited.
Wear that for the Saturday night banger when we bump music in the hall till like 5 a.m.
Hopefully someone brings a speaker because I don't think I'm.
I got Austin on it already.
Okay, because I have this. It's meant for like
Oh, you got it. You got a dope one too.
Bring
all the speakers. Yes, please. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
Double the speakers, double the aux.
Oh yeah.
Literally, man, nothing. Like I don't know, dude. It's kind of crazy the annual Brickworld clothes shopping. Like, and the crazy part is, so last year was Kohl's. This year, dude, I did it at Meyer, bro.
Meyer.
I just been stepping it up. I ain't gonna lie.
No, dude. Meyer, true. Like, look, I mean, the thing is, it's kind of crazy. I've always shopped at Meyer for Carhartt stuff because they've always had it. Like, I do Carhartt at Meyer. Like, that's because I mean, even my logic 6 years ago is, I mean, it's Carhartt. It doesn't matter if it's Meyer. It's still, you know what I mean. But like, even I don't know exactly. I mean, these brands here, I would assume nothing I got was like directly Meyer brand, but they're carrying good stuff there.
Dude, that thing is official looking, CP.
I don't know how many watts it is.
We need that for the.
60 watts.
Need that for the Saturday night banger. What's crazy is that Sean was throwing around the idea of us doing like an actual dance, like an actual like club night or dance night or whatever, dude. And he was
Coop looks like a square dancer.
dude, he was gonna have me DJ, dude. Honestly, it's not happening, but like
See, that doesn't need to be scheduled. It will happen though. But
well, that's another thing too. Like even without it being like scheduled, like dude, I literally was playing music for like 6. It was from like 10 until like 5 a.m. like 7 hours, and it was crazy because I remember thinking like, oh, I'll pass the aux to someone, but like, I don't think I've played a better like diverse and like but yet cohesive.
Yeah, Brent, I gave you your credit, dude. I think you went about 95% heat, at least in my opinion. You know, but
Dude,
like 95% heat,
you,
dude.
We even dove into like Chance the Rapper and played the entire Acid Rap album, which is very appropriate because it's Chicago. And like, dude, there was a point where I was playing some Chance, and even Mark was like, "Hell yeah!" Like,
Dude, that playlist, man, dude, it hit when it needed to, and it got me in the feels when I needed it again. Like it was the perfect mix.
it wasn't even planned. It wasn't even planned, bro. What'd you say, Coop? Oh yeah, put you to bed.
Instead of put Tyler to bed, he fell asleep that night, like 10 feet away, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, boys, man, I can't wait. I'll tell you what, we're coming up on 3 hours. I still have.
Brett, let's flick the vlog on, bro. Let's just skim through.
There's a CPA side quest in there.
Wait, Brett, how long is the thing? How long is it?
Should we go straight to? Yeah, it's like 16 minutes. Should we go ahead and just play?
We could almost just fully roll it.
Live commentary.
Yeah, I was gonna like actually play because we never really reacted to the first one, but it's been out for a week. People have seen it. All right, well, shit. You know, let's go ahead and.
I mean, that's a great way to end it, Brent.
All right, let's see. Let's see here. Let's do a little test. Hold up. I hear somebody whistling 40 fucking figs.
Stuck in my head.
Dude, it's such a good song. All right, let's see. Let's just make sure that we can do this here.
Weird question. Shorts, pants?
Shorts.
Oh,
Cool.
Shorts.
Is there like is there two shorts? Like I've got like. I'm in the Marine Corps.
joggers.
No, that's your style.
It's hot as fuck if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Well, I came back from California. I'm like, holy fuck, it's humid in Michigan, right? But
it's humid.
California, it's dry heat. This is not dry.
Like it's fine inside, especially considering how many people are there. But like, yeah, when we leave for lunch and dinner and stuff, it's pretty awful.
I will not be wearing a suit this time. That's done.
Wednesday, Thursday,
not happening.
Are highs of mid 80s right now. So Wednesday,
dude, if it's like 50 and raining during Brickworld week, dude, I'm actually gonna fucking
I'm
fight.
telling you, it's gonna be hot as shit, dude.
I want it to be hot. Like, dude, I would rather it be 100 during Brickworld week.
Please don't.
Than rainy and
humidity.
I'd rather it be cold if it's gonna be 100.
Freezing. Please.
I am tired, dude. It is June. Why does it feel like April?
Well, in here in Ohio, it was pretty hot today. It got pretty warm.
I know, but dude, but it's 1 day a week that it's good. I need it to be 7 days in a row good.
All right, real quick, can everybody hear us? I'm just gonna play this real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys can hear the intro.
Yeah.
Everybody good? Is it too loud or was it all right?
It's good.
It's good.
All right. Here is number 2, boys. What's this thing got? Like 5 views? Oh, let me like my own video real quick.
40 freaking views.
40 fucking views. I did just post it right before. Shout out to everybody who watched the part 1 last week. By the way, it's my first upload in like 11 months. So shout out to people watching that. Oops. All right, let's get into it. This one isn't as eventful as some of the other ones, but whatever. It's the last time we were ever in Alex Toys.
What a nice little snack area. The peanut M&Ms. Yo, check this out, Brian. Is that? Wait,
exposed.
Ryan with a Pepsi.
Oh yeah, Ryan with the Pepsi.
The mega block of soda.
I don't know if I've told you this, but I actually
Pepsi?
prefer Pepsi.
You prefer Pepsi?
I know, I'm a sick of it.
I judge you now.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Oh, Ryan, what a nice guy. Has that Pepsi changed?
What a nice guy.
Has that Pepsi changed?
I'm slow as fuck. Look at this.
Look at that beautiful box.
They're doing like talk shows.
Well, you know what, Cody? I can just decide my hair. I just have to keep up. I can't slouch.
Yeah.
What are you worried about? Your face being-
I'm saying I've never had this happen where it's too high. I can't lower this anymore.
Shout out to CPA's mics right there.
No, I can't lower this.
Sean, are you vlogging?
Yeah, bro.
Are you vlogging?
Sean Walk.
Yeah, we're
Are
gonna
you
vlog. We're
vlogging?
going back to legend.
Where we at?
That's John
Where we at?
Walk.
Alex Toys.
We fucking love us here.
Alex Toys, the second round. Round two. Round two of Alex Toys.
The man behind the shorts, and not the Tommy Bahama shorts, but the YouTube shorts.
Was everyone not there this year at Alex Toys? How come I don't even?
No, there's more people. Just yeah. I will say this though, Sean's calves looks like he could
Round
just,
two.
looks like he could
Round
jump
two of
out of
Alex
the gym.
Toys.
The man behind the shorts, and not the.
Look at those calves, dude. He's ripped. Dude's been doing wall taps in the gym, bro.
Not the Tommy
Oops.
Bahama
Those are
shorts,
dad
but the
calves,
YouTube
bro.
shorts.
Yeah, right.
His mercy.
Dude, I'm sad the
There's a
store
Lego
isn't
section.
here
I mean, pretty
anymore, dude.
Solid Lego section. This is where the retired boys were last year. No way. Is this still a retired one that was? Dude, this was
think
here.
it was in the video.
This was here in the video last year. That one's been.
Isn't this one retired too? Down there?
Yeah.
These three are retired.
That is
It was still there from the year before.
2 years in a row.
Sean, was this not just here last year?
Oh, there's Coop.
Looks a little bit different
Yeah,
in here.
Coop and Osif are in there. So many Funkos.
Cody was right there. Well, I guess it was all of us. Damn.
BD1, slightly retired.
Look at all the Mobies.
That's going through.
You guys need some stuff, man. Alex Toys.
They still have. I remember my vlog from last year. They had 1 million Mandalorian helmets. They still have 5 of them spread out.
Holding it down.
$26 boys will be paying respects there.
Yeah, that's one of those boys.
Oh,
with
these
26
boys are for the right price. Huh. Oh, these boys are the right price. I'll give them some respect. Yeah, I think this is low-key retired too.
Yeah.
Sad the place isn't there anymore, man.
What are these?
Oh, there's your ice track. Or
Oh,
no,
these
never
are
mind. that
new.
wasn't
These are
Dragon.
the like the new things, right? Yeah, Dragon's Rising.
Just out of business, I'm
I
assuming.
just haven't seen these.
Yeah, they
What
were
is
they
this,
weren't in
2020?
business for very long.
I know Duck would know all the stats. Yeah, it's 2024.
They were overpriced on pretty much
this?
everything that wasn't Lego.
Yeah.
Like their Black
There's the
Series
set.
was
Oh.
like double. Their Pokemon
Yeah.
cards
Dang.
were super expensive.
It's crazy because yeah, their Pokemon cards were super expensive, but compared to now, it's probably good pricing.
They had them in stock though, right? They had 151,
I know, Duck
but you
would
didn't
know.
have
Oh,
to
yeah.
pay like 40 over retail.
Yeah, no, they
All
were
the stats.
they were
Yeah,
way
it's
over.
2024. Those are yeah. Yo, this?
This is what I'm picking.
Oh,
this is
yeah,
what I was
yeah.
talking about. This is what I'm picking up from Tyler's dad. This is what I'm picking up from Rich Bricks this year. Should have bought it right here, but you know, didn't pull trigger.
Zane, Ice Dragon Creature. It's crazy. Tyler.
Oh, a dragon
Oh,
creature is what
and
they call it,
creature.
Tyler.
Okay, so yeah, so
Pretty cool.
I think this is retired, and
I picked this one up for the wifey. It's on display in our living room.
This might come home. I'm gonna check to see if it's retired.
It did in fact come up.
Toys.
Dude, they had
Look at
so many
this.
tech
Look
decks.
at all.
Dude, this is more tech decks than I've seen ever anywhere. Like that's just the type of shit that this place had, man. They just like they didn't just have like one shelf of Funkos. They had an entire Funko section. They had an entire tech deck set. Like it was ridiculous, bro.
All this
Kind of
tech
felt like a
stuff.
Toys R Us type.
Kind
It
of
did,
stuff.
bro.
Everything.
Like, dude,
Look at that. It's
all kind of different
so
park
many
stuff,
tech decks,
Quarter
bro.
pipes. I mean, what is this even? It's like a bendy boards. I've never even seen that ever in my life. All these decks.
A lot of unsold
pro
shit.
model stuff. here.
Damn.
Beyblades.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Pretty
they
cool.
they
Got a
just
lot of Lego.
they had a lot of
I'll
shit,
tell
but
you
they
what.
just didn't really move that much, I
Yeah,
guess.
the Pokemon section is egregious.
Short-lived
absolutely
Alex
insanely
Toys.
overpriced. The album covers are back, y'all.
Dude, I hope
Oh,
these
and
are
I had
back
the one I
when
bought
I get
last
another one of
year.
these.
I mean, those are from Bricktastical,
Whoa.
right?
The medium.
Yeah, I
album
love
covers.
these things.
Yeah,
got
I mean,
Cold
he's coming back.
Medium?
There.
The medium kids. I bought
Dude,
this
that
big
Yeah, I
backup
$1
one,
last
that's
year.
crazy.
Yeah, dude, I gotta pick up. I'd love to pick up some new one. I know a lot of these he had like the year before, but I'd love to see what new ones he comes out
Over
with.
here.
Or they or whoever makes those.
Like window size tiles.
All right, guys. So me and Sean just wrapped up our first stream of the convention. Now we got Stud City, M&R, and London.
The
Bricks
stream
up there
setup
right
is
now.
so nice, Austria.
I feel like I'm already losing my voice
Home
a little
base.
bit. Hopefully it's not completely gone by Friday, but yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, let me flip the camera around for you. It's slowly starting to fill up out here. It's completely empty yesterday. And now these tables are slowly but surely starting
It was
to
crazy
fill up
how it
with
was
mocks,
empty the day
vendors,
before.
and all that good stuff. So yeah, man. Really the first day of the convention here. Some cool stuff over here. Ooh, a barge. Shout out to the
barge boys. Oh, Jinx, I owe myself a
Here we go. We're
coat.
vlogging the vlog. We're vlogging the vlog. There we go.
This is my vlog. No, it's my vlog. It's my vlog. It's your vlog in my vlog. Or it's my vlog in your vlog.
Wow, he's got
Yours
a
will
chain.
probably get posted before mine.
Dude, he's got so many brick badges.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's like the Spider-Man meme.
It's like a beard.
Hey, what's
It's a
going on
long
behind
goatee
you?
of brick badges.
A little live stream going on. Look at this assembly.
Good looking crew. Good looking crew right there. Good looking
Shout out
squad.
to CPA right there.
So I just spent $60 on a Taylor Swift album. Totally not for me.
Me
then
and
Shy's
Shy.
buying the other one. So sorry for
Two
anybody
grown
else that
men
wanted
buying
one, but the only two
T-Swift.
Taylor Swift albums are being bought by two grown men.
Sorry, Holly. Sorry. I'm on it first. I'll buy this.
Unless they have more hidden, but
All right.
that might be. Usually they don't have that many multiples of these big ones.
No.
All right.
Where the small tiles
I'm
at?
glad I found you on the other side.
On that side?
On the other side.
Very broad. Very
Welcoming a new segment to the channel, guys. Shopping with Shy.
Shopping with Shy. Will
Last year he
return
made me
next
buy
year.
a figure at Brickmania for
This year.
$20 or $40. This year he's buying a $60 Taylor Swift album.
I'm totally.
For his own personal enjoyment, though.
Yeah, I love this.
Bro, look at these.
Red's not even my favorite album either.
Look at the Star Wars and Brick Tactical stuff.
I just think so.
That's it. Oh, they have a bunch of these back.
I'd love to fucking fill a base plate with these. Just buy one of each.
Those are amazing. I love those. You're gonna have to give me some of those.
Yeah,
Those
Brent,
are sick,
you
Jake.
probably got the
Check
idea
these
from
out.
me.
Oh yeah, I forgot you totally have that going on.
The video game tiles. Oh, the Nike brick boxes. Yeah.
Oh, that's fresh.
Yeah, but that's sick as hell too.
Yeah,
Give me some of those too.
There we go. This is dope.
It seems like the blue ones are not as strong.
But the blue ones? Hey, enjoy it now.
Miller's Ale House. Ryan with his mac and
Fries
cheese.
on a Mac.
Don't forget that pretzel.
On a pretzel.
Is everybody giving Ryan shit for the Kid Mac?
Shout out to PNG.
Same thing
He's
my
locked
kid
in
did.
right now, boys.
I want to be sitting right here this year for Game 3 of the finals, hopefully.
Locked in.
Yeah, and then I got
Venator Amadala. Shout out to Will Bricks Productions.
That is amazing.
Yeah, shout out to Sean.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is.
That name. Hey, I mean, I'm okay.
This is just the Lego CPA's stash over here at the podcast booth, and yeah,
Coop,
I haven't
what were you
seen him in
doing
a
there?
while. But he's
I
out
was
there.
just chilling, dude.
We're using his
It
mic.
looks like
Hide
you're
from-
trying to
hide
hide
from the
yourself from the
Dude, I try to hide from like all
candid
the
camera.
cameras, but I messed up. Even on stream, I didn't even go on stream last year. I was like, come a long way this year.
Was it because you were shy, or you just
Yeah, I
wanted
just
to stay
wasn't
anonymous?
comfortable with it.
You were a scared little freshman, man. I get it.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Bro, just picking on
He's
me all
out there.
day.
We're using his mics actually right now.
This was during when Tyler was doing his return stream. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know where CPA is. Maybe someone should get a hold
Oh,
of him.
yeah.
Because after dinner, he finally got him.
Yeah, because remember, yeah, Brent, Ron convinced me at dinner.
Oh yeah.
Sean,
At
turn off your
Miller's.
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Sean was texting and just coming off the Bluetooth.
I think I was moderating, actually.
Sean was texting and it was coming out of that.
I thought about 3D printing a bunch of those
Yeah, you're
masks
texting.
that size to bring and sell, but one of those things that kind of got
Yeah.
away.
Sean was texting and it was coming out of that.
Thing was sick though.
Yeah, you're texting.
It's always Brickworld 26.
Dude, I know. Just
Dude, this is crazy. This is
you
going
get
to
a
be our
voicemail
life.
that's just playing out of there.
The booth's in the same spot, I think. I heard that.
I
was
think
about
that's
to
what Sean told me. Yeah,
Pretty sure, yeah.
The CPA and just like take it on a journey and just do this.
This camera view is just perfect.
Just
It
walking
looks like
along.
Tahoe's just
Just walking along.
Tyler just head bob.
Here, he's just trying to play.
Well, hello there.
Hopped on Tyler's stream for like 2 seconds.
Shout out to that
and then
banner, bro.
Duck Bricks is here now, and I said, "Get me off this thing. Get Duck up here." Subbed myself out.
Because I mean, come on, look at the lineup. Look at the lineup.
That banner looking so cool. Shout out to the lover.
Alright, there we go. So guys, what's that?
Shout out to Cristo.
Looked like I was mid-story there or something.
Shout out to the lover.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, this was incredible.
Yeah, shout out to this. So cool. How he made like 2 different ones.
And guess who's on here? Me.
There we are. There's Tyler right behind us.
Your boy.
Duck,
Tyler's
the
here,
lover.
And he's right here, but we're on the board here. Next to Tiago right there. Nice, nice. Ryan's here as well. Shy. The gang's all here, you know what I mean? Firebird's back there. Josh. I hope Josh is coming this year. I would assume that he is. Super dope. And for whatever reason, there's 2 of us.
This is when me and Tyler were just like walking around at like, and pro tip is like if you want to
If
see
you
all
want
this
to see
stuff,
the mocks, go like Friday
2
evening
a.m.
when
2 a.m.
everyone, or like Friday, like literally night, like 2 in the morning, because everyone's done with their mocks, but it's not busy public hours.
Of course, have some Mario.
Yeah.
Shout out to Red Suit Stud.
Yeah, it was like, I think I'm pretty sure Duck and Lover like went around and like got shots of all the mocks. It's like the best time to do it. Like 2 a.m. No one in there. Couple only, or maybe just like a couple people walking around in there. Shout out to these, bro. These were sweet.
Yeah.
And this whole space setup was sick. I threw this vlog together pretty quick, so like these shots have like no talking or like anything. I was gonna voice over this shit, but I just didn't. But I'll just.
Nah, yeah, this works. Just enjoying the view.
I'll just do it live, you know, live commentary. This thing, dude.
The Haunter, dude.
I was gonna make that the thumbnail. Honestly, I probably should have. That's so sick.
Dude, that is fucking dope.
I should have made that. I should have made that the thumbnail.
I'll give him that. I don't think the color's 1,000% accurate, but like you just don't.
I can hear myself on the background.
999% accurate, maybe. No.
I think it's a little too light on the purple.
Fucking nobody in here. Oh, I said fucking. Do I not say fucking?
I know, I said hell.
I don't know. No, dude. See, the thing is I used to.
Dropping some F-bombs. We'll skip those in case.
This is all really cool.
You gotta get it live.
This is all really cool. Holy.
Yeah, these were super dope.
Let's flip the camera around for you guys. All right. I mean, this is.
That Thrawn, especially. The Thrawn is sick.
Like, dude, the Thrawn, especially with like the comic booky Thrawn behind his head there. Dude, the Grievous.
All the hilts, bro.
Yeah, the hilts are crazy.
Sith in one.
The Sith in one. That's so dope.
Dude, the chest thing. This all is really fucking cool, bro. Yeah, the Inquisitor, like, dude, all the hilts. This is amazing. Shout out to Henry. My son is named Henry. That's pretty awesome, Henry. Good job, buddy. And then I guess this right here.
Look, dude. You made the figures taller on that new book.
Oh, yo, what? Yeah, buildable figs.
brick built
yo,
figs.
That's crazy. Shout out to 23 Jedi for that. Nice. And I guess we have a few other different creators who I think did this half and maybe not the other. Yeah, those are sick. All the lightsabers.
See what else is in here. Oh yeah, the Chief.
Shout out to Chief Wahoo. Long live the Chief. I think I'm gonna get canceled for saying that. I'm leaving it in. Long live the Chief. This is
The Leia buns.
hilarious right here. Just the Leia buns. Helmet set. It's hilarious. Oh, Jigglypuff, that's sick.
Jigglypuff?
Check this out. Look deeply.
Deeply.
Huh.
Oh man,
I had to get in there.
you're getting deep there.
Oh, look at this.
Is that Minecraft?
Tyler, we need more angles like this next
good.
year.
Oh, shit.
Man, that does go deep. Wow.
If you look deeply. Deep inside of me.
Oh my.
Oh, I didn't mean to pause. That is a sick build. We need more angles like that.
Bro,
The Gary.
Gary.
Such a sick Gary, bro.
What's up,
The
Homer?
Bart. I called him Homer.
Darth.
Homer. Homer's mini Homer.
The big figs.
That's a lot of big figs. Oh my god.
All right.
The
let's
teen.
show
This
some
thing was
love
cool, dude. The
for
Teen Titans building.
That's pretty sick.
Oh,
Thing
this
was
is
dope.
all over.
This is so cool. I forgot about
Whoa.
this. I forgot
Bob
about this.
Ross.
Wait for it. Yeah, dude.
Holy
Ross just
shit.
appears,
I
bro.
forgot about this until I was editing this.
Bro,
I
that's
was like,
insane.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this isn't going in the vlog, but Tyler
Oh yeah,
just said-
Tyler. I wasn't gonna leave this in, and I was editing it, and I'm like, it's too funny, so I left it in.
That's amazing. Okay, so this isn't going in the vlog, but Tyler just said this, and I'm just gonna show Sean probably, and this is hilarious. But a monster drinker would build some stuff like this, bro. Like this right here, and this right here, definitely made by someone who's pounding monsters. Like,
I had to put like
Oh, yeah,
this.
disclaimer.
I was like,
Right
no
here.
joke, or I was like,
And
just
this
joking
right
around,
here,
no disrespect.
definitely
It just
made by
fits
someone
though. It's
who's
perfect.
pounding monsters.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the monster inside of all of us.
Because, I mean, dude, the right side of that literally looks like it's a monster can, bro.
Dude just
I'm
poured
gonna
open a
this and I might
monster.
delete it, but I'll probably
Yeah.
show some people. Here I am.
I'm like,
just, you know,
I'm not gonna leave this
You
in.
showed a couple people, Brent.
Spread.
You
Oh, I know.
fulfilled your oath.
Yeah, I said F it.
Fucking broadcast. Now I gotta walk. All
Cleaning up Sean's litter. What a
Come on, Sean, do better, bro. Anyways, I mean, look
look at the lineup.
at the spread, right?
It's gonna look better this year, that's for sure.
That's what this is. This was the inspiration for Brick Rips, boys.
Jurassic, and all the Star Wars.
This is
Big shout
before
out to
Series
Maddie
5 came out.
Minifigs for
Yeah,
hooking Tyler
yeah.
up with these. I mean, shout out to Tyler. for
Is that
playing
that
with
Hawaiian
these, so.
shirt making a return?
All right,
Tyler?
now that we got all these
Yes, it is,
stacked
yeah.
up pretty, we gonna stuff them back in this box as easy as we can after I buy some.
Yeah.
All right, boys, we just went through all these and closed out a little dealio for your boy here. I got a little
Well, so in total,
stack
we
of
got
these.
so 16.
Yeah.
So 32.
16 of these. We got 16 of these. Some of the newer boys right here.
18 Ninjago.
We got one little GWP Jurassic
G-Dub?
there. And I got some Ninjago to open up for me, and open these up with Lana. I think Lana will have a good time with those. All right, guys. Shout out to Tyler here.
Did you have a
I
good
got
time
these
opening
cards
them?
For
Oh yeah,
you
bro.
know, a nice homie price there, we'll say. And yeah, I mean, I love trading cards. Honestly, dude, when we ripped packs just literally right down there last year, that kind of almost kickstarted like my Pokemon thing. So you might be responsible for
all
my
Tyler's fault.
Pokemon thing, my Pokemon obsession now. It all started with these guys right here. So, but hell yeah, man, it's awesome to see all these cards just on a spread right here like this. So shout out to anybody who can maybe get lucky enough.
So Tyler, this was either right before or right after that weird guy.
Yeah.
I should have got footage of that guy. Should have started filming.
When Krennic started talking shit.
Dude, fucking Krennic, bro. Yeah, that dude got thrown out.
Get your hands on some of these. We gotta see.
He will not be able to talk shit to us again.
Nope.
I think lifetime ban, I think.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Lifetime ban
I've kept the same intro and outro for like 6 years. It's crazy. Never change, boys.
You reminded me to pull together.
Oh,
the
dude.
box.
Yes, dude. That's sick. You got the freaking booster box, bro.
Nice.
That's
Yeah, the little
that's
tab.
crazy.
It's
And then a
super
couple more
crazy.
packs. I don't know
Brick
how many
Rips
it
is
is.
buy sell trade, so you know you never know.
Yeah,
Oh, we're working out a behind the
Okay.
counter deal.
Black market.
Show that box again one more time, CP. God, it's so sick.
wild, man.
Crazy to see that. Crazy. Absolutely nutty.
See
So
if there's
dope.
any other good ones on it. So,
It's just so freaking 2002, bro. Is that 2002? One?
It's 2001. Yep.
2001. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, imagine these sitting like a Meyer shelf, man, and you just
Dude.
go grab a pack. I mean, dude, the Lego needs to put the cards on actual stores.
They really do. They really do. But all right, boys. Well, my vlog made like 30 people bored, and they all dipped. So
Fake fans. Fake.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Well, they're just not Brickworlders. The 30 people that left, they just ain't Brickworlders.
It's okay. But yeah, boys, what a stream. Nice hype stream leading into Brickworld. It was great for Sean to pop by. Huge shout out to am I caught up on super chats? Okay, yeah, I am. Huge shout out to all the guests that came by. Shout out to everyone that was hanging out the whole time. Tyler, Lake, Coop. Shout out to City for hanging out for a while. Shout out to Fritz for coming in. Shout out to CPA for coming in. Shout out to Austin for coming in. Shout out to I'm missing one. PNG for coming in. Absolute legend.
Cristo. I don't know if you said.
I said Cristo. I think that's it. I think that's everybody. But yeah. And shout out to Hive because he would have been here, but he was having internet problems. But it looks tech diffs for sure. But yeah, we're coming up on a crisp 3 hours. I got one of my last 2 UPS like 4 a.m. shifts coming up tomorrow, so I cannot wait to get those over. To be honest, what's crazy is I work all day Saturday and all day Sunday, but dude, as soon as I clock out at UPS Saturday, dude, I don't even care that I have to go work a double at another job after that. I'm just stoked that once I clock out at UPS Saturday, I won't have to clock in there again for like 10 days, dude. Oh my god, so freaking hyped on that.
Brian, are we going to Longhorn again?
We may.
I mean, maybe a lunch at Longhorn, right? They're open. We can do like a 1
Of course. We could do a little lunch. There's a bunch of those British blokes who have like never tried real ranch, so we'll have to maybe just hit it up for appetizers or something. Yeah, great stream. Appreciate everyone in the chat, man.
I know, dude. I'm putting aside a $500 budget for food this week.
Will, get your. Will, you know you'll start to feel the hype. If you saw what Shai did earlier, he came into the stream at a 6.
He turned around. Yep.
And trust me, Will, Tyler was the same last year. He was like, I don't know about it. Just doesn't.
He was,
feels different, and then it ended up being a great year. So
I mean, I'll leave my note on this for this year's I'm basically the thing is I'm gonna say this much. I am not worried as much as maybe last year I was. I'm not worried basically at all about not making the most of the week. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, that was I think my biggest worry. It's always I think been a thing just worried about not making the most of it. You know, as in I don't know. Maybe just objectively picking the wrong plan for the day, or I don't know. Or doing this for a couple hours too long where it made me miss this, or sleeping too long. I don't know.
You can't think of that. You can't think of that.
Well, I'm aware, but this year I'm not thinking that.
Okay,
this year I'm going in. I mean, the only thing I am somewhat worried about is naturally I don't want to sleep away a day for 15 hours. That's the biggest worry. Plan wise, that's what I'm pretty content with. I think I'm going to make the most of it just plan wise with individuals, with whatever we do. But I'm basically there. Again, I think it helps too. Compared to last year, all of May I've taken care of my health. For the most part, 98%. Going this year 20 pounds less than I was last year. I got a fresh little fit. Or a couple fresh new fits. It's so I think just the overall confidence level of just walking into the place. I'm 50% more than I was last year. Which is always a good thing. I think it just makes me more confident that the week is going to go smoothly since I feel good about I don't know. It's one of those things. I think in general, I think it's gonna be. Am I gonna sit here and say that it's gonna top other years or whatever? That's not even the right way to. I think it's gonna be a good week ahead.
Yep.
Well, listen, I'll say this: if you win the championship one year, yeah, it's hard to go back to back, but it's still possible. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And I was just saying, I don't think it's. Going into it with the hope that it's going to be better than next year. I feel like it's better to look back and maybe decide instead of looking forward and saying, "Oh, this has to be better than last year. We have to make it and force it to be better than last year." But just maybe looking back and having that retrospective and then ranking it. But going into it's nice to just be open to anything.
Yeah, for sure. I'm stoked. Yeah, man. This may be the last stream. It is possible that Sunday night might happen. Will, I saw your message asking me about a hype stream you're doing. I will read that and let you know. I don't know when you're doing it, but I will look at your message. So
Saturday.
it's on Saturday. Okay. So yes, I may be able to pop in for that, but I am working all day, but it just depends. But anyways, yeah. So we'll wrap it up maybe for the last time until Brickworld, but there maybe be a little Sunday night or little
Even Monday
We'll
night,
see.
you know, when some of us are there, you know.
Well,
Monday
yeah,
night,
dude,
Monday,
yeah.
Monday night. Even if, well, it
A
I
lot
guess
to talk.
I guess it depends on if our stream setup is kind of ready to plug in and
Well,
go.
it won't be in the hall, but definitely they're somewhere in the
Yeah.
hotel or something, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Set up a
Sunday,
phone.
sure. Sunday night though, maybe. Monday there'll be some kind of Brickworld pregame thing.
And we
But
should live stream the ping pong tournament.
When is that going to be? Is that set in stone yet? Is that Tuesday?
We're
If we
going
double back on a
Tuesday.
Friday,
We're going Tuesday, CP, but we definitely we want to go to Fox and Hound twice for
Dude,
sure.
Don't you can't stop at CP. You gotta add the A in there. Just it
What?
doesn't.
Sean says seeps.
I know,
Yeah, but
That's borderline acceptable. That's pushing it.
CP means something different. A couple other things different.
I didn't feel like saying the A.
I wasn't
need
gonna
a
say
new,
anything, but Tyler broke, so we had to bring it up. But yeah, I feel
CA,
like
maybe
I feel
should
like
be CA.
I feel like
Alright.
Friday might be the move for the tourney.
All right. Well, for me, Tyler, Studlake, Fritz, Coop, and C. It has been a damn good stream. I'm feeling good. I haven't packed shit yet, but I got everything I need. I got a couple more cards coming in the mail tomorrow, and that's it. That's everything I need. It's going to be a good time, boys. But again, for me, for Tyler, for Studlake, for Coop, Fritz, CPA, everybody else that came by, everybody in the chat, Brickworld 25 is right around the freaking corner.
See y'all there.
Can't wait. I got 3 more work shifts to knock out, and I'll be headed to Chicago from Ohio. 6-hour
Coop,
drive.
Coop's got his Sharpie ready, man, for all the signatures. He's got a Sharpie.
Get
he's
Coop
got a Sharpie
Sigs.
on deck.
It's been a fun
Yeah,
ride.
hit my line if you want to stay.
It's been a fun ride. We might be back on this channel before I get to Brickworld on Sunday night, but I'm not sure.
I plan to be
wait.
live tomorrow or Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, going over the schedule.
I'll say yes.
Brickworld schedule.
Plug away. Watch out for CPA stream. Will Bricks Productions is going to do a little bit of a hype stream also, and then I might be streaming again on Saturday because this has been a couple of brickheads. We'll see you at Brickworld. Peace.